And what is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool
are.
house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Sorry it's later than usual. I was with my family, during this time of year. Spent some time with family at dinner. Got home late. I want to bring back regular movie talk. Have some fun. There's some great stories. We got CJH on board. We got Brian, struggling a little bit with, a little stiff tonight, but we'll loosen you up, Brian. We'll loosen you up.
Oh, God. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah. Oh. How are you doing, CJH?
I'm doing well. Very well.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. I did a little bit of a project today. Day in life. I gotta do that.
Cool. Try to remember not touching you touch the mic.
Oh yeah,
you just have it. It's just habits. It's just habits. If you don't touch it,
you know what it is. I get really close to the mic. Like
yeah. It's gonna be fine. Your mic's good.
I'm like.
Yes. Okay, so we got Star Wars talk to start off, which I'm actually really, really excited about. This is actually comfort. Hold on a second. Let me do this.
Breaking news.
Yes, breaking news. This is not just the scoops. This comes from the new Lando himself. Confirmation that they are talking about reviving Lando. And my best guess, we'll go through the article, and I think it's about time. And honestly, if they were going to continue something from that era, I think like the new Disney Star Wars, they're already doing Andor, right? And that's off Rogue One. The sequel trilogy had a trilogy and a conclusion. The thing that's kind of left out there has been the Solo, It's kind of like, it kind of ended. Yeah, they ended the movie. But there's more to explore there. And out of the three, let's first start out there before we get to the article. Out of the three, which would you prefer to see a continuation? I prefer they come back to this group of characters. And I think rebranding it as Lando instead of Solo just makes sense. I'm not saying they couldn't do Solo 2 or Solo series, but it just makes sense.
Would you do Lando or would you do Crimson Dawn?
I think Lando. Yeah. I mean, honestly, too, that's good for representation, right? And I'm not saying to use it as an excuse for marketing, but we have representation. People do want to, as much as you hear on the internet, some people do want to get behind that. And it's great to have Lando have more presence. Not that he hasn't a presence in Star Wars before, but there you go. It's a new way to package it to the consumer in an appealing 2023 way.
I guess
and that's not a bad.
Do you think Amelia? I don't know how to say her name. Amelia Clark would appear.
Yeah, I think she'll appear. She's got a good relationship with Disney. She's in Secret Invasion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Darth Maul will appear?
I think if the show goes long enough, eventually. Yeah.
Well, Rey doesn't really have a strong relationship with Disney anymore, but Sam Witwer does. So.
Yeah, I think there's lots of possibilities if they bring it back. I'm guessing that this is coming out now, and I perused the article a little bit, and he's like, I need to be quiet, or Kathy Kennedy will get upset. That kind of makes me think that there's already something in the works, you know. I mean, it's not proven, but it kind of makes me think that way. So let's actually bring up the article here to get all the details. You know, this isn't just scoopers. This is the star himself. Oh, thank you, Strange Marvel Theories. $1.49. What? Did you say boo?
I said boom. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, boom. Your
Boom.
mic got cut off and it sounded like you said boo.
Oh shit.
Boom.
Sorry.
Boom. Strange
My bad,
Marvel
brother.
Theories. Thank
Much
you
love.
for the dollar. I really appreciate it.
I heard boo too.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. I really do apologize.
No, that's all right. I was like, what is he saying?
Not working.
Boo. All right. So Donald Glover.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Donald Glover is talking.
Probably looked funny.
Really help us out with those likes tonight. Man, 3 viewers. What is the YouTube doing that thing again? Man, that YouTube does. Oh man.
I don't know. Maybe we're just not as entertaining anymore.
Oh, don't you say that, Brian. Don't you dare say that.
We are entertaining with me on here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I got that dry wit going on.
I got booed for super sticker. The really
I'm sorry.
Really professional.
See,
Brian.
that's why we got 3 to 4 viewers now, because I'm just a trash talker. Right,
Donald Glover. No. What the hell? No one leave. Everyone tell your friends.
We're bringing in the views.
Yeah. Donald Glover would still love to return to play Lando Calrissian and teases that he's been talking about it with Lucasfilm. Although solo Star Wars story, and we got to do a watch party, CJ, because now I want to watch it again. Although I think I did watch it with you.
No.
I think we did.
Never watched it. No.
I think we did. All right.
In our hearts.
I think we did. I think we did. Me, you, and George. At the end of last year. The Star Wars story wound up becoming the first box office bomb of the franchise. The film has a passionate legion of fans eager for Lucasfilm to continue the story. One of the highlights of the movie's highlights was Donald Glover's portrayal of Lando Calrissian. Despite talks of Lando TV series, Glover has yet to return to the franchise. I also think there's a great opportunity there as well to have Billy D. Williams tell stories in current Lando and flashback to if they wanted to, that opportunity is there where we still have our great Billy D. Williams, They did something like that back when they did the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
I don't just have him narrate.
Would that be? You could just have him narrate. You could have him do an introduction, or you could say, "Remember when that?" What do you think, Brian?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of different ways you can handle that right out the gate.
Like young Indiana Jones. Remember they had older Indy, and he's like, "Oh, something like that is very possible."
Well, back in my day,
yeah,
we were flying, and we were going all over the place.
We were flying solo.
No. I said,
okay.
Boom.
Oh,
like explosion, boom.
Strange Marvel Theories, another super sticker. Thank you, Strange Marvel Theories. I really appreciate. Oh, he wants booed again. Boo. Strange Marvel Theories. Boo.
Damn it.
Taladia, you missed my resub. My what? You subbed to me again? I don't understand.
I didn't see the remembership or whatever, the re-uppage.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, apologies.
Let me get to. Let me see. All right, hold on. Let me. Oh, the members milestone is what it is. Okay.
Got it.
All right. Yes, I will bring that up now. Thank you, Taladia.
I wish StreamYard would figure that out one day.
Yes.
It's just a chat.
All right. So, member for 2 months, Binge Buddies, 2 months support, brother. Let the good times roll. Thank you, Taladia. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, right.
And there is there's trees and hearts. Thank you, Strange Marvel Theories. Yep. really appreciate the support, everyone. All right, and then we'll get back to the Donald Glover article here.
It's all good. I'm probably gonna have to dip out pretty soon.
Okay.
That was my roomie saying it's getting dinner.
Okay. Sure. We'll stay for the Star Wars if you can. We'll do the Star Wars. Okay.
Let's go.
All right. So, although Solo Star Wars Story wound up becoming the first. Okay, we read that. While speaking with GQ, I almost said DQ like I want Dairy Queen. GQ. Donald Glover stated he would.
Dairy Queen.
I do too. Would love to play Lando again. It's a fun time to be him. The actor also teased that they've been talking about it, but that's as much as he can say without Lucasfilm president Kathy Kennedy hunting me down. Now that could just be a joke, but
that's a joke.
I know, but I think there is substance to it as well. I feel like this is something that you could actually start to talk about the next Star Wars Celebration 2023.
No one would get out of arms over a joke.
Yes, they would. Yes, they would.
Cough.
Yeah. No, but I think that this is going to be highly likely, especially since he's talking about it now, that you're going to get something about this at Star Wars Celebration, because there's really not a lot of other things in the fire right now that they haven't announced yet, you know? What do you think?
Announce some footage.
Well, and at least announce that we're doing it. All you have to do is bring him back on stage and like it's confirmed Lando's coming back. You know? You could bring out even Aaron Allenreich, and you can bring out the crew, you know?
Yeah, but then again, they did a little teaser with Petty Jenkins, and then
Petty Jenkins?
That happened, yeah.
Patty?
What?
I'm just kidding.
Petty.
Thank you again, Strange Marvel Theories. We really appreciate that. Whoa! What the heck? Strange Marvel Theories making it rain. Wow. Woot! So Rhea says woot woot instead of Brian's boo. Boom, baby.
They should have made a different sound. Okay,
well, we should have got the Grace clip of when she says boom, baby. I saw her. I was like, what are you doing, Grace? Woot woot. Thanks as always. We really appreciate all the support, man. Yes, I'm so hyped for this. I'm ready. I know I was, and I feel bad. I was one that boycotted this movie. I didn't help, you know, and how can I dare say I enjoy it?
Part of the problem.
I still don't really love this movie, but I like things about it. Like I like his Lando. I actually think
I really love this movie.
Yeah,
I saw it in theaters with my dad. I thought
that's cool. Really good. I really like the introduction with Chewie and Han. The end kind of falls flat for me. And I am not one to attack that actress that appears in a lot of Disney stuff. She's in Willow, she's in Solo, and she's Enfys Nest, you know, in Solo, and she's also in Falcon the Winter Soldier. And I don't think she's bad. It's just she's not really good. You know what I mean? It's just like
I feel like they could have that like face reveal that could have been done so much better.
Yeah, it's just like people like to say, hey, you know, hate on her. I don't hate on her. I wish her the best. It's just oh wow. Brucifer. Max is a fascist. I mean Batman. Sorry.
Whoa.
Did you see that, Brian? At the end of the movie?
I saw the commercial.
It's a joke.
The trailer.
It's a joke. No one actually thinks no one's
going
to unless George Lopez goes on a tirade trying to explain why he is. They're not trying to, it's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be funny. Hey, Michelle, thanks for joining us.
Hello.
We missed you as well. Okay. But yes, CJH, let us know when we do a solo watch party again.
Yeah.
Again, because he does not remember. Listen, I have problems with my memory too, bro. But me, you, and George absolutely watched it last year. We absolutely did.
It would have been on my channel.
What?
It would have been on my channel if I did.
Oh, okay. You're home from the emergency room. You sprained your wrist. Oh no. Be careful. Be careful, Michelle. Yeah. Hope the kids are doing well. So yes, very cool. It's confirmed that there's talks. I think you're getting this now because we're ramping up for some announcements at Star Wars Celebration, and that seems most likely to me. Now let's actually look at a Star Wars Celebration article. Bring it up. It's not much. It's just talking about Europe 2023 Star Wars Celebration. I would love to go to one of these one day. Like I don't really want to go to Comic-Con, but Star Wars Celebration would be really cool. Really cool. What about you, Brian, CJH? Who in the chat would love to go to a Star Wars Celebration one day?
Maybe if it was in Canada.
Awesome.
Yeah. Canada. Yeah.
They'll have it in Toronto, eh?
Yeah.
Toronto. The only place that America knows about in Canada.
That's not true. I've been to Montreal.
Well, check out Star Wars Celebration Europe.
We don't consider them Canadian.
Let's see if we could get any clues from this, from the exclusives from Hasbro, the Lego Group, and more. Sometimes the toys. Oh, there's some watches from Citizen. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, like with a rabbit.
Wait, is that that's not Jackson, is it?
Jackson Annual.
I don't like Jackson.
Why? What's wrong with Jackson? I don't even know who he is.
He's a rabbit. He's a green rabbit in Star Wars.
So
it's canon now.
Who cares? Didn't they have that
green rabbit?
Didn't they have like one of those video games in the 90s that was a green rabbit? I forget what it was called. There's an arcade game and an NES game. I forget. It's cool. I think he looked a little cooler.
Yeah, well, they could, but it's a green rabbit. They could have done the design so much more better.
All right. Yeah, Bucky O'Hare. That's right, Michelle. Yes, Bucky O'Hare. Threa says, I don't think I can hold my own at a Star Wars Celebration event. I'm too much of a casual fan.
Well, the other thing is that I don't like crowds too, so I wouldn't be.
I understand that. I like people, but I like talking on the internet to people. If that makes sense, I'm fine with like.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I'm fine right where you are, CJ, of Canada. Like I don't need you in my room to appreciate you.
Anxiety is a real thing.
Yeah. Oh no, I take medicine for anxiety,
You'd be like Brucifer and go to a supernatural convention. Go
Supernatural?
Go and meet your Sam and Dean.
Oh, Brucifer, you like Supernatural? My significant other loves that show.
I was gonna say, does the wife like Supernatural?
Yeah. Talking on the internet is so much more manageable in my brain than in real life. Yeah. I like talking to Sam and Dean
hanging out in the back.
Yes. Yeah. I like him in The Boys,
Oh, he's good. I kind of wish if they were going to cast him or Batman, I wouldn't have a problem with Jensen Ackles doing it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Crazy Joe, if you're available, hop in because Brian has to head out soon. We're covering Star Wars stuff, all positive stuff tonight.
I might be back, but it's getting Little Caesars, so it's like
Star. Okay. Oh, he's a Mando helmet.
Dave Filoni.
Is that the Black Series ones?
That is Dave Filoni.
Or is that like a inkwell stamp thing?
I don't know.
Or a bust?
It's a mini bust. It's only nice. Okay. Star Wars: The High Republic. Maybe look at those books there. Maybe I should look into getting some of those. Oh, I did get my Cyberfrog comic.
No, when I first heard High Republic.
Hey, Mass Vigilante. I know. Listen, don't try to be respectful to ladies in the chat, please. I know you're trying to be positive, but
I gotta get this book.
Tone down the thirst levels, Mass Vigilante.
But
Oh yes, I'll give you a link, little perp.
Okay. Yeah, when they first announced High Republic, I was expecting like Darth Plagueis, like Mace Windu, Palpatine, Qui-Gon Jinn, Count Dooku, Yoda, stuff like that.
No, that's That's like Old Republic. High Republic is like 200 years before that, isn't it?
No, I thought Old Republic was even before High Republic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure anymore.
Oh, the latest. When does it
The new
appear?
one.
Does it appear tonight? The latest annual? Oh, you're talking about last week's.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping so.
Oh, see,
There's a new episode out.
Mass Vigilante is
I'll see
asking
y'all
that
later.
you get back
Oh.
into the mailbag, CGH,
I
before.
forgot about the mailbag.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really want this book, wherever this book is.
Guide to History of the
want
Star
it.
Wars Universe.
I
Cool.
need it.
What's okay? You will be able to get it. It's just an
Oh,
exclusive
wait.
early release.
Okay, I want.
So
that
they're going to
cover,
release
though.
it first at the con, and then you'll be able to get it. What's this? That's another bust.
Ugh, it's just another Darth Vader. How many Darth Vaders can you have?
Uh-oh, Jar Jar's back.
Damn right.
Is this a clue? I don't
Ooh,
know.
Mandalorian.
Isn't this the one from Mandalorian?
No,
Destroyed?
that's from Mandalorian, but it's also from
Yeah.
New Hope. And I
Yeah.
think this image right here, because it's with R2D2, is from A New Hope.
Yeah. That looks cool.
I like that one.
Re-
What's that from?
Revenge.
Revenge of the Jedi. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's the original poster.
That was the original. Yeah, that was the original name for it. All stuff I'm not going to buy. Heroes and
Well,
villains.
nothing that can actually fit me, you know.
Yeah. Well.
Lego. I thought about getting back into Lego, but you know.
Ooh, what do you think of that backpack and wallet?
Not for me.
What's this? A hoodie? Watch.
Oh, but did you guys ever get the watches from Burger King from Star Wars? Or was that a Canadian thing?
Possibly
For Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah. No.
Keller and Beck. Yeah, I understand, Ray. I also would put Keller and Beck over Jar Jar, definitely. Yes. Voltaire says 100% Jar Jar this season.
Oh, I'm telling you, dude.
Oh, really? They have been hinting at a 60. Well, I've watched shows every once in a while, but I didn't watch one season all the way through. I enjoy the show; it's fun. It's just not my, I'm happy for fans that like it. Gold-plated Pokemon cards for the movie in 1999. Oh wait, do I have? Ooh, can I show you guys what I found when I was? This is what I was. Look at this. This might actually be worth. It might be worth nothing, or it might be worth something. Let me show you this. I actually have show and tell.
Oh,
right
do you
now.
remember the
Hey,
Petroid watch? The Petroid. Did you guys have that, or was that another Canadian thing?
I don't know.
Petroid watch.
I don't know.
Where the cover was basically the head of the Petroid.
We got the
was
number
in high
one
school
of
that movie came
the
out.
Little Movie Raptor fan club. Little Movie Raptor.
What's
Raya.
up, guys?
Number one fan.
What we doing?
Okay.
Talking Star Wars?
Yeah, we are. Look what
Talking
I.
the
Oh,
war.
you can't see it because it's green. Damn it.
You got an award?
No,
Is
it's
that
It's
from
a
hard.
Hans?
math award. Oh,
No, it's a
like a
an
baseball
Oscar?
game. or some
promo
kind?
promo for the Wii when it first came out. It's
But what
like a
is
little.
that?
It's a little game. You like hit this bat and it.
Oh,
But this might actually be worth something because the only reason I didn't throw it away is my mom had it at her office when I was,
Wait, what's it called?
it's a Wii promo thing.
A Wii
because
Boo.
I'm gonna research it.
Oh, it's not called. It's just like a Wii.
just a Wii.
2006 Nintendo Wii promo something. I found that while cleaning out my mother's office for retiring.
cool.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dog.
So I might not be worth it. I mean, either way, it's cool for my Wii collection because I love Wii and Wii U.
And the Wii U?
Yes, but it could be worth something as well.
It could
Yeah.
be.
Play with your Wii.
Is
Yes.
it like a maze or something? Because I just found it.
No, it's not a maze. It's just like a little baseball game. Baseball
Okay,
game.
I found that. It's $9.
Based. You did it.
I feel like I'm on that Antique Roadshow, and I was like, "How much is it worth? How much is it worth?" $10. I think that actually might have been worth more when it came out.
Sorry, that's so funny. My dad used to watch that shit.
So I will be putting this on. No, this is going in my collection. Maybe it needs age to,
Fine wine.
It's like fine wine. It's not. Thank you, Rhea. Sound of Madness by Shinedown. Cool. I like Shinedown.
Shinedown.
Not a bad song.
Have you seen Now You See Me movies?
I love the first one.
I think so. I like the first one too. The second one kind of lost me. I did,
It should have been called Now You Don't. The second
Now
one.
You don't. Are you looking forward to Star Wars Celebration? Pert?
Yeah.
You going to Europe?
Going to my local streams? Yeah. Because I'm not going to. Where is it?
Damn right.
These are all the merch. Oh, I like that. Topps cards, I think.
Are there any
I
rumors
gotta
of
put my
announcements?
back on.
Are they actually making physical top cards again?
I think so. Those look pretty legit,
Because they
Where's
went
Ray?
to digital and I want
Topps.
those.
All right, let me read. Star Wars Galaxy Celebration Edition trading card box set. There are 4 different box sets offered throughout Star Wars Celebration, one available each day, or fans can buy a bundle of all 4 sets. So there you go. They look nice. I like
They'll probably be expensive on eBay.
Oh yeah. All right. So
Cool.
Oh, part 3 is in production finally. Cool. I'm happy for that. Yeah.
Now you see me, now you don't.
All right. So yes, there was some news. Perp. Do you like Solo?
Yeah, I like Solo. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so Donald Glover confirmed that they are talking to Lucasfilm about bringing Lando back in some fashion.
Cool.
And it seems like that might, because this is coming out now, he's talking. He also gave the typical, I can't say more, or Kathy Kennedy's going to take me out back, But it seems like one of the most likely possible projects, even though it's still rumor, even though he's saying he's interested. Honestly, when Kathy Kennedy was saying we were going to do a Lando show, he didn't say nothing. Actually, back then, when Solo first came out, he wasn't commenting on it. So now that he is, I remember because I was covering it, like he didn't really say anything. He's kind of like distancing himself a little bit, but now he's saying he wants to do it. So that is a difference from Donald Glover from when Solo came out. And that is something to be excited about. I can't wait. And I think it's a good way to rebrand it while still keeping one of the projects alive from the Disney Star Wars era. It hasn't really been fulfilled yet. I mean, because you got Rogue One that spun off in the Andor. You got the sequel trilogy that ended with 9. That's the only project that really hasn't had some type of conclusion. It just makes so much sense to bring it back. And then you have Kira. You have, what's that actress's name that plays Kira that's from Game of Thrones? She's also going to be in Secret Invasion. Damn it, I'm forgetting her.
I know her character name.
Yeah.
I know Daenerys.
Yes. So
and Sail Kano, she was Sail Kano too.
Yeah,
at one point.
She's got close ties to Disney. I also think, for better or for worse, because Willow was canceled, I think this could take the production schedule from Willow.
Oh, Emilia Clarke. Her name's Emilia Clarke.
Yeah, Emilia Clarke. Yeah. Because some of the people that may have worked on Willow season 2, if it continued, including Jonathan Kasdan, who helped write Solo with his father. Now, some might think they should just get rid of Jonathan Kasdan altogether because he hasn't had great success with Solo and Willow. But if you are, let me finish my thought, C. Jason. We'll get to you. But if you're going to keep sometimes if you keep a crew together, a new project, you need something to fill its place. I think this is a good type of project to kind of go in there, maybe even have the crew that was working on Willow. I'm assuming that some of the people, obviously Jonathan Kasdan went from Solo to Willow, and as long as he's not ousted from Disney, he's probably going to be working on something else at Lucasfilm, especially since Lawrence Kasdan, his father, is well regarded at Lucasfilm, So should he keep getting chances? I think so. I don't think anything's been so abysmal that he should get a chance. And I think this would make sense. So this is my most likely surprise announcement for Star Wars Celebration 2023. What do you think of my speculation, Perp?
Yeah, it's fine. It's a speculation. It works. It's a speculation.
Okay. All right. And
could you imagine seeing Darth Maul again?
Yeah.
Yes, that would be another because Darth Maul has become his part in the fandom has become more. Yeah.
I want to see what happened to him after the Clone Wars and before Rebels.
I believe he was introduced live action in the Han Solo movie, so it would make sense,
But he's also become more popular over the years too. Before more so than he was in the Phantom Menace or Phantom Menace. What did I say? Damn it! I hate that I do that.
The stuntman who plays Darth Maul is kind of being a little wacky on the.
Yeah, but I think that's over too. I think also because when that incident happened on with him and his wife on Instagram, I think that's over. It kind of resolved where you could potentially bring him back too.
Yeah. I see him in he does a lot of independent action movies. I see him around still.
Well, I mean, Voltaire, that would be a perfect Easter egg for a Lando series to have Solo beat an episode, right? It's it makes so much sense. Bringing Lando back needs to have a practical reason. Yes. Okay.
Would you have Sam Witwer?
As what?
Well, as the voice, but would you have him
of Maul
form? Yeah.
I mean, I think if you're going to go live action, you should try to keep as long as there's no way to irredeem if the situation with the Maul actor is irredeemable. I haven't been following it. I think it's over. I think it was kind of resolved in a certain way. I think you should try to keep him. It was way in the past. You didn't have a series of events. It was one thing.
Even so, you'd have to sync the audio with. Well, I mean, they gotta sync the audio anyway, but you just, I don't know. It's just it would be easier just to cast Sam Witwer to play live action and the audio.
I know you like this, CJH. I know you like that. You feel like other people could play the character, but there is kind of there's a lot of fans that are on. There's a lot of fans and also in the industry that like to give a chance to the people that started the. As long as they're available and circumstances are right. Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like tradition in Hollywood. As long as things are okay, you kind of want to go with the person, unless it's really time for a recast or something. I think there's a lot of history there where they well, let's try to use him again, and the fans like him. He's talented.
I think there's also something to the fact that back then those movies weren't well regarded. A lot of people crapped on performances, including his. So it sort of happened with Ahmed Best, when you see him return, there's something more celebratory. And I think he deserves to have that celebratory reaction, versus when those films first came out.
Oh, you should see my Solo reaction vid on this channel. When the trailer came out, it got I think I got 80,000 views on that one. I was like, Han Solo is supposed to be the most charismatic person in the room, and in this trailer, he's the least. No one cares about. Everyone else is more entertaining than him. And I really went off on the trailer.
Oh, Max,
I did.
You got to get those clicks, man. I understand.
No, I thought that at the time. I did. And
what did you think of the movie?
I eventually saw it. I didn't pay for it in the theater.
Okay, but what did you think of it?
I liked parts of it. I didn't like the ending.
Sure. Okay.
So I thought the chase with Woody Harrelson, the train, the tracking down the train heist, and the introduction of Han and Chewie was great. Kira, that whole intro with him and Kira at the beginning, and that weird worm thing. I was like, okay, it's just all right. And like
Got a speeder chase after that.
the speeder
cool.
chase, yeah, it was all right. I mean, I didn't hate it or anything, but then it kind of fell
I love
apart
the
for me
speeder
at the
chase.
end.
That looks practical to me too.
Yeah,
the speeder chase. That looks cool.
yeah, it kind of.
But they kind of threw this actor
Hey,
under
Alex.
the bus. This Peter, I can never say his last name.
What are you doing now?
Peter
Peter
the original
Serafinowicz.
voice of Darth Maul. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Before Sam Witwer.
I mean, I would probably go with Ray Park unless they can't, and I do know that as far as I heard the last time, he did want to reprise the role again, and he was in the end of Solo. So that's what I think. I'm looking forward to it. That's great news. That's my prediction here. Most likely surprise announcement for Star Wars Celebration. And it's not just Donald Glover's words. It's also because Jonathan Kasdan needs something to work on at Lucasfilm. Not just because of the nepotism or anything like that, just because there's a history of the Kasdans at Lucasfilm, And I do think this type of project could take the place of Willow Season 2. I eventually want to finish Willow. All right. Thank you, Cyber Cells. I appreciate you being here. But that's my thoughts on that. That is where...
Was that where my stream ends?
Yeah, I will fix it here. Oh, I can't. Whatever you did, I can't. Stop it.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, hold on. I went on the wrong one. I don't know what you did, CJH. It's fine if you keep it going. It's not fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. All right. I'm removing. Okay, I did it. I fixed it. Okay. All right, there we go. So we have some other topics. Anything that you've been looking at, Perp? Anything? And we're not going to do a long stream tonight, but anything that you were interested in recently?
No, I saw this movie called Infinity Pool. That's like this weird horror film. It was pretty cool.
Infinity Pool.
Infinity.
Okay.
It's actually had Mia Goth in it.
Mia Goth. I keep hearing that name. I don't know. I don't really know much about her.
Yeah, she got pretty big from X and Pearl. A lot of people thought she was snubbed of an Academy Award nomination. And Infinity Pool is done by the son of David Cronenberg. I don't know his name. I think it's Brandon Cronenberg. I liked his last movie. This one was pretty good. I think I liked the last one more, but this was good. It was very interesting. And then on top of that, also, I have it actually on my channel. There was a skin release of Ash Evil Dead, and it was actually the game. There was a skin release of from my episode that I directed with my brother.
Cool.
It's specifically of that, and I have a playthrough of me struggling to get that skin.
Yeah,
and it's on my channel.
We still need to do that collab, man. About that. Yeah.
Well, Evil Dead. The new one is approaching. I think that's the perfect time, Max, that we could.
Sure. I need to rewatch some of that stuff. I watched a little bit of back in the day, but horror is the one genre that I think has the most. For one, I think it's one of the best fandoms. You don't really see. I'm sure every fandom has its bad eggs, but you don't really see horror fans going at each other that much.
Yeah.
And usually they're used to disappointments too, and they're just like, we'll get another Freddy or Jason or Halloween or whatever down the line.
And one thing that's great is like,
yes, you're always allowed. You're part of the team, Taladia.
There's not a lot of like disrespect of the character stuff, because iterations are always different. Every Jason in every movie is different. If you notice, like a lot of the times the final girl from one film would die in the next one, and you don't hear people complaining about that. It's like, oh, how disrespectful and all that you see nowadays. There's lots of really, because there's no like, they don't care about lore stuff. Like Jason is a demon in one movie, and then the other one he's just a hillbilly psychopath. So, yeah, there's something interesting there that I think a lot of fan bases could sort of learn about.
Yeah, it's just so much of an untapped genre for me too.
Yeah, and I consider it the super genre, because if you think about it, it kind of encompasses every other genre in some way. Sometimes a little bit of sci-fi, a little bit of drama. Sometimes they're really funny.
And some people like want to get involved in the film industry, and that's probably your best. You should always start with horror first.
Yep. Yep, because
Right?
because it teaches you to be a little more technical, right? So
Yes.
normally you're in film school, right? And you're gonna do a scene and you want to do a comedy with your friends and all that. You have to do a scene in the bedroom and the lighting is boring, all this stuff. With a horror film, you got to think automatically. You got to think about the lighting. It's got to be a little bit different. It's got to be a little spookier. You got to play with shadows. Everything you got to look at it from a technical level. You got to it's
and
way more
practical
interesting.
effects too. It helps
Yes.
you deal with that stunt work usually.
Exactly.
It
exactly.
has
So
the
it's
combination.
a mini training camp to do the bigger budget films. So you'll see everyone from Spielberg to Peter Jackson. They started off doing horror films.
Hey, Taladia, how's it going?
Hey everyone, how you guys doing?
Glad to see you. Yeah, I totally agree, Perp. And I can't wait to. I still got to watch Ash versus the Evil Dead. I haven't watched any of that yet. That show. So I definitely I'll watch your episode first once we do that. Maybe I'll watch it ahead of time so we could talk about it.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll
Yeah,
just have to remind me because I forget stuff.
I
Like
think
the title
I think
of
that'll
it.
be I think that type of thing is a smoother transition if you're not into horror, because that is really like fun comedy and slapstick type of stuff. So
Yeah,
you might get a kick out of it.
Maybe eventually we could get a MME horror group or something.
Yeah,
I
bro.
don't know.
Max, I would love to stream you watching Martyrs with me. I want you to see
Martyrs.
This is a French
Oh,
film called
boy.
Martyrs. I would love to see that with you and your reaction. I'm telling you, 100K. That'll be 100K watch if you could see that movie.
You guys want me to be tortured with like really scary horror movies watch party on camera?
I think that's Little Movie's Perp's way of saying he wants you to basically crap your pants live on stream.
You want me to? Oops! I crap my pants live on stream. Oh no!
Oops! I crap. Yeah, I think it'll be entertaining for the audience.
Okay.
Like a lot of people.
I'll only do it if Brucifer joins us. That's it.
Oh, that'll be perfect.
And
then maybe even donate is like, if I don't get $5, I'm leaving now.
No. I don't want to.
Nah.
We could put up listen. We'll put up here, Perp. The Perp Horror Challenge. We'll put up a community part for members, and you members nominate which horror movie too. Perp went first. Voltaire says Martyrs is too much. I'll do it. I'll do it for content. I'll do it for
French.
content.
He's got to read the subtitles too. I'm getting you dirty.
Oh my god! I can't do it during a weekday. Are you gonna give me nightmare? Oh my god. Okay. Well, gore I could deal better with than the psychological stuff. The psychological stuff.
Oh my god, that ending is gonna fuck with you.
So like
hard.
something like Paranormal Activity or.
Oh my god. Because
The Conjuring.
Oh my god. I'm already getting nervous. Martyrs is so messed up. Perp, what are you doing to me, bro?
Man, I'm giving you content, baby. We're doing it.
I want to be able to sleep at night.
You know, technically, Jurassic Park is a horror movie.
Yeah. I remember when it first came out, there was newscasts that said that people were having heart attacks in the theater, you know?
Okay, I got a tough one. Is Seven a horror film to you guys? All of you? Seven?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay. Should we do this? Because I bet people no, I do not want to do Hereditary. I saw that trailer. That freaks me out because mental illness is hereditary and it freaks me out. I cannot do that one. I refuse.
I got a good one.
I refuse Hereditary because I'm already concerned, like if I have a kid or something, if it's going to be passed on some of the craziness of my family, because my family has a lot of dark mental illness. You know,
I got a good one.
I can't deal with that one.
It's also sad.
Constantine.
Yes.
Constantine.
Oh, Constantine. Sure, I'll do that.
What do you think of the Shrek news?
Well, you're kind of all over the place, CJ, but yes, that's great.
I'm so pumped for Shrek 5.
Oh yeah, did you see? Who here saw Puss in Boots? It was amazing.
I heard it's great.
It's really good. Really
some
good.
Some people even said it was robbed of the Oscar that it went
was.
To Pinocchio.
It did the kind of like Into the Spider-Verse, somewhat of that kind of animation too. It didn't just rest on its laurels and do the classic, you know.
It
had some stylized animation.
Realistic moment of a panic attack.
Is it streaming? Can I see
it was on Peacock.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Everyone keeps talking about it. I gotta see.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. I was told about this. Brucifer. And I still have to see Shazam 2, Brucifer. I have to see if I could see it this week. I'm going to go see Shazam 2 instead of Mario.
Oh my god.
Max is
You
waiting
really-
for that thing to leave the theaters. Any minute now, that thing is gone. That thing is gone tomorrow.
It's up to Brucifer. Should I wait to watch it till it comes out on VOD and I will pay the money and we'll watch it together as a watch party? Or do you want me to go to the theater, Brucifer? Because I will do what you ask. You're such a great friend and supporter of the channel. Brucifer, I'm waiting for your response. Should it be the theater or should I buy it VOD $20 or hopefully it's not 30 and then we'll watch it a watch party all together. So let me know.
Strange Marvel theories.
Oh, he said go to the theater. You are making me go to the theater when Mario comes out. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right.
I mean, I've seen the reviews for Mario.
The whole line will be I'm here for Mario. I'm here for Shazam 2.
I'm here for Mario. It's me.
They're going to give you Mario anyway. They're like, he must have misspoken for sure.
All right.
What's up, Droga?
Well, speaking of Mario, we got to do this. Brucifer told me, and lots of people have been talking about this Grace Randolph review, and I'm doing a fresh reaction here. Apparently, she has a really hot take. So let's check it out. I don't know if we're gonna watch the whole thing.
Wait, it's not what I think it is.
What? I don't know. Don't no spoiler. No spoilers. Or does she say spoilers in it?
No, it's not spoiler. Just stuff she's been saying the last couple of weeks.
All right. I love hot takes. I give my own hot takes. So, all right. Brucifer says I have to go to the. Oh wow! Hold on.
All I'm saying is that it's very questionable what she says.
Oh,
Words.
yeah. Oh, okay. I know what CJH. There's a out of context thing of her on Twitter where she did make a really inappropriate. I would rather not discuss that, but I don't want to cancel her for life, CJH, even though she had a really bad take back in the day on the Roman Polanski and the young woman. It was just gross. And I would think if she would have brought it up today, she would have revised her stance on that. It was just a horrible take. Horrible take.
There was a recent one. Yeah, there actually.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it on stream, CJ. Like it was really bad.
There is a one during this Mario one.
Oh, there's one here too.
Well. Yeah.
Oh,
she
really?
Talked about Roman Polanski during the Mario.
No.
She makes like a racist comment.
Yeah. No. Well, I'm gonna buy it for us to watch together if I don't go to the theater. That's what I was gonna say to you, Brucifer.
It's gonna be on HBO. That's the
no.
thing.
I'm not gonna wait for HBO Max. I will buy it as soon as it hits VOD, where I can buy it.
Yeah. The point of this thing was to give Shazam money.
Yeah.
To help it.
So I will give Shazam money, but it's really up to you. I could go to the theater, or I could buy it for VOD. I don't want to do both, honestly.
Don't do both.
No. So either one, you pick. I will we will do a watch party.
Yeah.
If you want,
And just to give credence to the VOD, because a lot of people are going to say theater, but there is a chance that it is a hit in VOD, and Max is a part of that hit of why it's a hit on VOD.
Yeah.
Consider it.
And my wife could see it with me too, because she's not going to go to see it in the theater.
I sent it via DM.
Okay. All right. Cool. We will do a watch party. Let me find the exact date. We will do it opening night or that Friday if I can. No, I'm not, Rhea. Levi cringed so hard or cried so hard for support. I'll support it. I don't care. I like this at this point. I'm like unplugged from the DC. I'm just like, whatever. It doesn't even matter anymore. I'm looking forward to it in a little bit. Yeah. And that way you could get my reactions fresh. I'll have fresh reactions. See it fresh on. I will be in full mask, But I don't mind giving it money. It needs it. It needs the money. Needs the money.
It definitely does need the money right now, especially considering it's been a month and it's already been put on HBO Max.
Wait,
it's going to VOD. The new strategy is VOD first, and then HBO Max later, so they get some money. So
yeah, I mean for the UK people, because the UK people get it on video on demand or Sky or something like that.
Mm,
Then it'll
okay.
and then and then it'll be on TV.
Well, let's get this started here. And if you're just getting here, smash that like button. I think we only have 10 likes, everyone. Come on. We really
Come
need your
on.
help.
Get
Help us
those
out here.
likes up. Get
Yeah.
those likes up. Come on.
Well, first off, look at Grace's reaction there. What do you think, Perp?
Yeah, she seems
She's-
amazing. She seems blown away. This
she's
is like
blown away?
Avatar level.
Okay, the first before even watching it, the first bullet point is yikes. Yikes. Oh my dear Lord, Grace. She better be the only I haven't heard anyone. Oh, all right, let's hear this.
My friend saw it.
So what?
Oh, would your friends sorry to interrupt. What'd your friend say?
My friend said that the story is very standard and very basic, but it's a lot of fun. And Chris Pratt will surprise people, and Jack Black's the best part.
Okay.
So
wow. Okay.
So wow. I'm kind of shocked at how bad this movie is.
Oh no! What?
Ha.
Really? Right off the bat. See, I know that they have the subjective argument, everyone, but don't you think that reviewers sometimes do this to get attention, or do you really think she thinks this? Like, there's nothing at this that screams it's going to be really bad. What's the Rotten Tomatoes? Okay, let's watch more. Let's watch more.
Everyone always says, "I just want a good story. I just want a good story."
Yeah.
Maybe this doesn't have a good story.
Let me bring up the Rotten Tomatoes here to see if she's the only, if she's one of the few.
It's good to temper. I like when critics are.
Oh,
like,
wow. It is not. Ooh, I'm a little shocked.
It's in the 40s, calling it.
40s,
I'm a little shocked. I'm a
It is?
little shocked, but no, it's not in the 40s, but
Okay.
I was expecting like 70s or something like that, and it's not. Wow.
What are we talking here? 50s, 60s?
55.
Right in the middle.
That really, man. I'm shocked.
I just want.
I'm surprised.
Although, you know what? They've been consistently harsh on the Despicable Me and Minions series.
And Mario.
Well, in Mario, yeah.
They didn't like the first one either.
Yeah,
Live action.
True. But I will say there is definitely some bias in reviewers that if it's just an animated movie without any like strong social message, and I like those types of movies too, Purple. I'm not saying I'm against that, but I do feel there is some bias. Like unless it's doing something fresh or new, they kind of lower the score, in my opinion, of the review community, unless it's doing something. Because this just seems like it's just a fun movie. It's just a lot of fan service. It doesn't seem like it's telling a next level story or has some social commentary, or not like something like Pixar does. You know what I mean? There's a lot of there's a lot of deep messages in the Pixar films if you look into it.
Yeah.
It works on layers. This seems like it's just what it is to me. Without watching it yet, it seems like it's just fun. So I do think that the review community will have a little bit of bias against it if it's just there to be fun and it doesn't have those extra elements that they look for. You'll just wait for it to stream? Oh, no. Good story is kind of important.
Yeah, I disagree.
All right, well, let's... there's some good Transformers news. I'm actually kind of...
Oh,
looking forward to
yeah.
that.
I heard about Transformer news.
Okay, so we'll get to that next, but let's listen to this.
Universal knows, though. Universal knows, which is why the embargo is lifting mere hours before the movie premieres. I don't think this is going to make $1 billion.
Oh.
I think it might still have a big opening weekend. I don't even know if it's going to make it to Friday. I think word of mouth on this is going to be
really
toxic, or whatever toxic.
Oh, man.
Goo there is in Nintendo world that destroys stuff that it touches.
Well, she's talking about toxic goo in Nintendo world. What?
Yeah, I don't understand what she's talking about.
She doesn't even know Mario. If she says toxic goo, she's thinking of Nickelodeon. What the hell?
They're gonna blow up red barrels like
yes.
the Mario game.
Their rating system is very bad. 3 out of 5 scores could be good, both good and bad, depending on the movie. If rating is 3 out of 5 most scores, it could be rotten, even if on. But is this less than the Sonic movies got though?
You can compare it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Oh my. No, Brucifer, you got to see. This is my version of me. You peer pushing me to see Shazam. I am peer pushing you to see Super Mario Brothers in the theater.
No,
don't listen to Grace.
Don't fall for it, Brucifer. This movie does not need any help like Shazam, and Max did not go help Shazam.
I will. All right. All right.
So let me walk you through this, right? Because I know a lot of you aren't going to believe me, but I think you're going to be seeing a lot of bad reviews drop right now. And
torture.
Yeah,
what?
It's unfortunately.
This is my press. No, come on. This is hope for bullshit.
Yeah.
Putting torture.
Yeah.
Maybe she talks about murder.
Oh man.
Now, as I've mentioned before when discussing this movie, I don't play Nintendo games, right?
We know.
Like,
We know. We got Toxicus and Mario Brothers. We know, Grace.
Sega bias.
Wait. She puts disgrace because she doesn't play a Mario game. She doesn't have a say in this movie.
Well, she can as a but actually I like that she gives full disclosure.
Yeah.
I am not a Mario fan, so now people that are not Mario fans could sort of have
we're just having fun, Mass Vigilante. Chill out, no problem, and we'll get to your mailbag. Yes. We're just having some fun.
Like the big ones, but I'm certainly not a Nintendo fan. But just like I said, movies shouldn't require homework.
I do think for this type of project, you should be a Nintendo fan. I don't think it's gonna hit on those levels without you. Like, okay,
then it doesn't make $1 billion.
Now. Yeah.
Then it doesn't make $1 billion though.
Uh-huh.
You got to be beyond a Nintendo fan.
Yeah.
True. Normies with this one.
Yeah.
Work. This should be accessible to a non-Nintendo fan, especially if it wants to make $1 billion.
Oh my God!
But
me and
I
Grace.
do love Illumination movies. I watch The Grinch every year. I love Illumination films. I think they're fantastic, and the trailers for this have been very bright and fun. Plus, I've been really getting into Universal Studios Super Nintendo World. Like I haven't had a chance.
Rhea went.
Yeah, Rhea went. She was lucky.
Good job, Rhea. That was awesome.
Was it cool?
Go there, but I've watched.
Oh yeah, she had a lot of fun. It looked like
the videos. I'd like to go there. It looks like a good time. So I'm like, this seems fun. Everybody's so excited for Super Nintendo World for this movie, right? And who doesn't love a party? I'm like, I want to be in here too. Everybody, move over. So I was very excited for my press screening. I was like, oh boy. So there were about 40 of us in the basement of AMC Lincoln.
Oh, see, this is another thing that Grace does. I think her experience at the press screening sometimes impacts her reviews a little bit, slightly, because okay, Mass Vigilante.
Mass Vigilante needs to calm.
I know.
Down.
Mass Vigilante is a good dude. He's just very excitable. Okay. Yes. So I think her press screening experiences has kind of skewed her views in the past as well, but she starts out by press screening and then torture. So in that, your setting and your environment can impact the way you see a movie. Like sometimes I didn't like Wakanda Forever. There wasn't a bad experience there. I didn't like it till I saw it at home, gave it another shot. So all right, let's get to this here.
Square, and they gave us free snacks. Yummy.
Okay.
And it was very nice. I had a great seat, wasn't too crowded. I had like my space. I was set. I was like, oh boy. But then the movie started, and again, out of like 40 of us critics, it was a critics only screening. The all media is tonight. It was a critics only screening, and I would say out of 40, maybe 2 people were enjoying and laughing at the movie. They were having a good time though. Maybe you're one of those 2. But the rest of us just sat there in stony silence, just waiting for the movie to end. You were like, oh, whew. I mean, I also was not only not enjoying it, but I was shocked that I couldn't get into the movie. I was like, how is this bad? I haven't had this hard a time watching a movie since DC Super Pets. I would describe both of these movies as torture to sit through.
Whoa.
Whew. And
okay, we're going to do this movie instead of Martyrs, okay, Max? We're going to do Max Reacts to Mario. Torture porn of 2023.
No, this isn't torture to me at all. Looks great.
I like comic books. I like mythology. I get into stuff. I'm open to getting into new fandoms. So the fact that I was like, make it stop was pretty bad. Although I wanted to walk out of DC Super Pets, as I told you. And the only reason I stayed was because, again, I'm reviewing it. I'd love to be able to say, hey, it gets really good. Narrator, it does not. And also the visuals here were pretty good. And I really like Anya Taylor-Joy's Princess Peach and Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong. So, it wasn't quite as bad as Super Pets, but it was close. It was bad. But speaking of the amazing visuals, Super Mario Brothers is available in 3D. And if you like 3D and you're willing to pay a couple extra bucks for it, you might want to consider it. Also, maybe as a safety net, because the movie's so bad, at least you'll have peak visuals. Particularly the Mario Kart sequences. When I was watching those, I was like, wow, I bet these would look pretty good in 3D. I mean, I think the movie's actually been made to be seen in 3D.
Okay.
I think they should be advertising that more. Like the Rainbow Road gets all swirly, and then the camera starts swirling, and you're like, oh, this is cool. And I did feel, I was like, oh, why aren't I watching this in 3D? Now, as I said, I've been able to get into other mythologies, but I just couldn't get into this movie despite being a ready and willing participant. I was like, come on, Nintendo World, indoctrinate me. So I thought about it. I saw it last night, and I've been like, why couldn't I get into this movie? And this morning, eureka, it clicked, and I realized the problem. The Super Mario Brothers movie, this latest one.
I don't know if we're going to watch the whole one. We're going to watch this part.
They did the live action one many years ago. But while this is supposed to be an origin story where Mario and Luigi do discover the Mushroom Kingdom for the very first time, I didn't even know it was called the Mushroom Kingdom. I had to look it up. It's not even made clear in the movie. But the movie is written for fans and fans only. Nothing is explained to the audience. Not the world, not the characters, not the circumstances, and not even really the point. Now, some of you might be like, good, I'm a fan and I just want to get to it. I mean, there's nothing to get to, but a good screenwriter,
But if there is one video game, though, I understand her point there. But if there is one video game that is so immensely popular that most people just know what it is, this world is Mario Brothers, right?
That they know the world, or they know the character of Mario?
That they know Mario and the Mushroom Kingdom and all that. Yeah.
Maybe Mario. I don't know about Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe they know mushrooms are involved. That's true, but I don't know if they. Yeah.
Who isn't a Nintendo fan? Come on.
Well, I mean, specifically, not even just Nintendo, but
Mario fan. Yeah. I mean, everyone's a Mario fan. Like even me. Like I love Mario. I used to play the first Mario game back on the was it the Game Boy? I think it was the Game Boy or the very old system. Had it on a Game Boy Color. I really enjoyed it. I don't understand why people are just like, oh well, the movie's coming out, it's gonna be bad. I'm like, no.
Brace, you need to play video games. Come on, everyone loves Nintendo.
Everyone loves Nintendo.
I understand her point, but
I respect her perspective as a non-fan.
Screenwriting, it's always been disrespected in Hollywood, but this is it's at its lowest point right now.
Oof.
Like a good screenwriter can make this fun for everyone, right? This is like Nintendo Easter egg the movie, the opposite of Andor. This is just all
amazing.
Easter eggs. You just choke on them.
She's what? Choking on Easter eggs?
Yeah.
That sounds great to me. I don't know.
Max,
No, that's
what'd you think of Ready Player One? Did you choke on those Easter eggs?
I wanted to like Ready Player One better, but the animation was just like, it wasn't really refined. It just seemed like a lot of visual noise. Like there was really cool moments, but it would have been cooler if it was executed on like Avatar levels of quality CG. It just seemed very, not high frames between animation, just all over the place. Gotcha. But Easter egg, what did she say? Easter eggs down your throat or something?
Yeah.
That
Easter
sounds amazing.
Yeah, so basically, like from what I can tell from the trailers, because I watched the trailers like a bunch of times, like we got Donkey Kong, in the movie. So there's like Smash Brothers might be like a singer for the game, not for the game, sorry, for the movie.
Well, I heard that they're hinting at a universe, and they are probably going to try for Donkey Kong Country next.
Do you think? Here's my question for you, Max. Do you think they're gonna try a crossover Mario with Sonic?
No,
I think that's possible eventually. But the thing with Sonic is his live action debut is he is in the real world though. And I don't think Mario is. Yes, Brucifer, you shouldn't have to read the comics to enjoy the movie. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. Okay. All right, let's just watch a little bit more, and then I have something else Mario related.
It's too much candy.
Too much
After a
candy.
brief opening, which is very Illumination, it seems more Illumination than Nintendo. You could be watching a scene from Sing or Secret Life of Pets, quite frankly. But then after that, there's like no story. Well, and what little story they do have, I found a couple of things. One was confusing. Like, why don't any of the other humans look like Mario and his family? And why is the human world super realistic, yet full of cartoon-looking characters? I was like, that's weird. The animation, though, again, is stunning. And some of the backgrounds in the human world looked almost real. But again, that was so bizarre that there were cartoons running around in there.
That's because of Mario Odyssey.
Back to the story, I would also say it's a little disturbing. Because apparently in the games, Bowser, I had to look it up, Bowser is obsessed with Princess Peach.
Oh, no.
He has been for a very long time.
No, where's
but
going,
in today's marketplace, post Me Too,
oh, come
to
on.
hear Bowser declare that he's going to ask.
Bowser is Harvey Weinstein confirmed.
Is she really doing Me Too, Bowser? Is she doing that? Come on, Grace. We can't have Bowser steal the peach because of Me Too movement.
She'll beat him up. They'll have a scene where
come on, is that a little bit much?
She's like,
I mean, I want to be progressive, and I know you do too, Perp, but everyone here.
They're gonna have a scene where she's gonna do the I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me. She's gonna show off all her martial arts and all that shit. Watch.
I mean,
they'll address it.
Anyone help me out? Claudia.
Yeah.
She is framing this here that you can't do a kidnapped princess anymore.
You could still do kidnap princess.
The Me Too era.
I mean, you can still do the kidnap princess thing. I mean, that's the whole part of
she's
Mario.
she's equating Bowser to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
I mean, why did you take this there? Oh my god! You can't have
Harvey Weinstein.
Like
Bowser's Harvey Weinstein. We all knew this.
Okay. Illumination wants frozen money, so they need a femme figure to put on a pedestal and market for toys. Okay. All right. I gotta hear this now. I gotta hear this. I don't even think I could get through the whole review, Brucifer.
No,
I don't know what else. I'm not going through unless if she says something else kind of wacky in here.
Oh, it says after soundtrack, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah. All right. I'll skip to that after. Okay.
Princess Peach to marry him, which apparently isn't a spoiler because I looked it up and it happens in the games all the time. But he's like, I'm going to ask Princess Peach to marry
arranged marriage.
me, and like his little sycophant sorcerer is like, what if she doesn't want to? And he's like, then I'll destroy her.
Oh my!
Oh my goodness!
She's right.
Right.
So I
Play
an
one
SJW finds a problem with Mario Brothers.
She's one of us.
Listen, I'm for social justice. I'm not much on the warrior angle, but this is why we can't have night thing.
Grace.
Just do conclusion. Do conclusion. Is this why you wanted me to watch this, Brucifer? Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is torture.
No, I mean it's not torture. I'm like, you're taking it here, Grace. This is what you wanted to talk about in this movie.
I can tell by little
you wanted
movie
to say that this isn't really good in 2023 to have a turtle monster kidnap a princess named Peach. I mean, dude, don't they have fairy tales where the princess needs, I mean, even in Shrek, didn't one of the Shrek movies, one of the evil princes wanted to take away Fiona?
Yeah.
I woke up my wife with my volume. I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault. It was Grace.
Yeah, it was Grace's fault. Yeah.
Blame Grace. Hashtag blame Grace.
Wow. All right, we'll get to the girl power and then the conclusion.
Her kingdom and kill everyone she knows. And you're like, wow, that's stalker behavior. And I would say kind of makes this not appropriate for children, quite frankly.
Mario Brothers is not appropriate for children.
Base.
Based? You agree?
Go to conclusion. Go to conclusion.
Not for daughters.
You co-sign this here?
I would. I can imagine being a dad taking your daughter, and the daughter seeing just the princess. All she's good for is being taken and put in a castle. Does nothing.
I am titling this video "Grace Randolph cancels Super Mario Brothers." The whole franchise.
Shebang.
Oh my god, they take wife way too serious. No,
yeah, we do.
She went there. She knows how to get my attention. I'm like, this is entertaining. I'll say that. I'm like, really? Okay.
She's giving us all something to think about.
Is it listen, I want to be progressive, but you got a turtle monster. Like, what is Bowser? He's like,
what do turtle monsters do but kidnap princesses? You're right. You can't write anything else.
He's not supposed to be a good guy, you know.
Bowser's a bad guy.
We only care about story.
I mean, they're not talking about.
Well, you've never heard the story that
you agree with
was a bad guy?
I mean, then you can't do. Look, then you can't do any.
Notice how they say they agree with Perp and not Grace. Come on, guys, man up. Agree with Grace.
You can't do any fairy tales where the princess is in trouble. Then you can't do any of them.
You can't
wrap it up.
I mean, it's been done. I thought we want good stories and original stories here.
I know it's been done, but how do you put them in peril? You know,
let's get some princes up there again. Let's get some badass princesses saving some princes. Let's get some of that.
The Mario games don't have like high level storytelling to begin with, but look, I mean, she is. I would almost want to send this to Jeremy. Like,
you win. You said this.
You win,
dude.
Yeah, Jeremy, you win. This is too nuts for me. All right.
And Glade. And I would, in fact, I would argue that most of the movie is about who's going to date Princess Peach. And that's it. My jaw was on the floor. I'm like, is that really what this movie is about?
Oh my god.
I love it. It's like a 90s teen comedy, you know, where the girls are just the prize, right?
No, I don't want that either. Of course. But then she talks about girl power, so it can't be all that, right? It can't be all bad. Who wants to date?
Yeah, but
it's
also like a little cringe that whenever they think of like girl power, they're just like, oh, we'll have them fight. That's it. Yeah.
All right. Let's see
what care about women.
That is a really outdated story. I think fans and just moviegoers in general and everybody associated with this film deserve more. And it's a shame because Jack Black does a fantastic job as Bowser. You can't even recognize that it's Jack Black's voice.
I said he was the best voice actor in the trailer.
Yeah.
Bowser sings and you're like, oh yeah, he's voiced by Jack Black.
All right. So we got that. It's woke. No, it's not woke. It's not woke enough. That's, if we must use the terminology woke. But
yeah, I wonder. I'm surprised because, so normally how you would skirt the whole princess getting kidnapped is she does get kidnapped, but then they do like the Ray thing where she escapes herself while she's getting rescued. That's how you have both ways in a way. Where she's going to be hiding in Bowser's castle, like fighting people occasionally and sneaking around while Mario's trying to get her.
But
that's my prediction.
Guys, I gotta head out.
Okay, that's cool. No problem.
To do.
Thanks, Claudia.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to Max. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Hit the like button, guys. Please support Max and what he does. He's a great human being. And also support Little Movie Prep and CJH, please.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Taladia.
Thank you. Support Taladia.
Yeah, support Taladia.
Yeah, awesome, Taladia. I wish you the best, man.
Thank you.
Show that karma exists. He's always supporting other people. Everyone should support him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'll see you guys later.
All right. Talk to you soon, man.
All right. See you.
All right. Let's talk about the girl power because we had to talk about the negative aspects of Peach that she's sought as sort of like a trophy. Peach isn't a trophy, boys and turtle monsters. I forget what Koopas. She's not just a trophy for your Mario Kart race. She's a human being with great aspects,
Yeah.
And that's where she's going to kick ass. And let's get to the girl power. She talks about accents too. Oh God. I can't stomach that. I can't do this whole review.
Really?
All right.
The whole review sounds awesome to me.
I mean, accents,
exactly.
she's going to say something very progressive about the insensitive accents of Chris Pratt, I'm sure. I just can't stomach that right now. I'll revisit it later. Let's get to Anna Taylor-Joy because she had concerns. Well, now she's in the game. What is she doing? I don't know. This is going to make her play Mario Kart. I don't know what she's doing. Okay, let's see her.
But I did really like Anya Taylor-Joy.
Okay,
she is
good.
always a delight as an actress on screen. But it turns out she has a great voice for animation as well. And she's a great sport. Look what she wore to the premiere for the movie. Princess Peach,
awesome.
A variation on Princess Peach's Mario Kart outfit. I thought that was great. I am a little tired, though, of girl power for the sake of girl power characters. Like, if you're not going to fully develop them, I just get frustrated because I know certain groups are going to complain.
Yes.
And, you should have justification for things. It's like, if you're not going to do it right, don't do it. And again,
no, that's not. I don't think that's fair.
What does she mean by that?
I would like every character to be justified, but if we're really going to get representation, like it doesn't seem like any of these characters are super fleshed out. Like it's a whole problem with the whole story, not just that it's because she's a woman character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there are scenes where she's in a biker suit, and there's scenes that she has actions. So I think as much as they did in the film, I mean, I would like to see great representation too in all aspects of women, not just certain. I don't want to just make them trophies, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like it's part of the whole film. It's just for fun. It's not. This is where I said at the beginning before we even started, I'm like, sometimes these critics take this too seriously. If it's just meant to be fun, yes, you do want a strong female character. All right, let's see what else she says here.
Just want a good story.
she's all girl power, but yet the movie is just about who she's going to date. She's a princess in name only. I didn't see her make any rules or control the kingdom or anything. You know, she just kind of went on a date with Mario, and Bowser was really jealous about it. You're like, is this really what this movie is about? Keegan-Michael Key's voice is also unrecognizable as Toad, which is a shame. I love Keegan-Michael Key. But Toad is adorable, and he serves as a good ad for his new restaurant at Universal Studios. In fact, I wish he'd done more cooking. I was like, oh, that's why he has a restaurant. That's great. That's awesome. What are you making? There was one quick moment where I can't do a spoiler review for this movie because I still can't really tell you what happened in it.
All right, let's get to the conclusion. I've had enough of this review. All right, let's see.
He's made of mushrooms and he cooks.
Yeah.
You think about it. Think about it.
Wait, what?
He's made of mushrooms and he cooks.
Yeah.
What do you think he's cooking?
I hope he's not cooking mushrooms. That would be cannibalistic. Right. I don't think he's going to use mushrooms. Right. All right, CH. Okay. Let's get to the conclusion.
So that's my review of Super Mario Brothers. If you aren't a fan of the games, you've been warned. But maybe you need to go with somebody who is a Nintendo fan. It's going to be rough for you. I pity you. But just remember what good friend you're being. And maybe before the movie starts, ask your Nintendo fan friend to explain some of this stuff to you, which might make it a little less painful. But I'll be honest with you, I don't even really think your Nintendo fan friend is going to like this. All right, so share your thoughts down below. Subscribe. I know a lot of you are going to have to see this to believe it.
All right. Well, yeah, subscribe to me. Remember to rate this video. Oh, I mean, thumbs up. I'm just kidding. All right. So we went through that. The Super Mario Brothers Rotten Tomato. And this is exciting news. If Rhea is still here, okay, Rhea, you're gonna like this because I know you're a big Nintendo fan. This is really cool, and this is what I fell for on April Fool's Day. And it looks like there may actually be something. So let me bring this up here. This is from I believe, a Variety video. I heard in here that Shigeru Miyamoto teases a Mario announcement. Okay, let's watch this here.
World Amusement Park. When can we expect a new Mario game? そうですね。これは予告はでき
All
な
I
い
can
んです
say
けど、
is
ダイレクトは2、3ヶ月に1回ぐらいあり
please
ま
stay
すから、
tuned for future
まあ、
Nintendo
そのうち
Directs.
楽しみにしててください。
Okay, that's it. That's the tease. Stay tuned. That could mean nothing too, though, with Nintendo, because it sometimes takes them years and years and years to bring a new one. But I would hope after this movie, after all the hype around Mario Brothers, that there'd be another Mario game, like just Mario, not Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Mario Sports. Yes, I know, Rhea. It can mean anything. I'm hoping that we're going to get something soon because of the hype of this movie, and I hope it really does good. I'm disappointed that she didn't like it, but yeah, but he always has a smile on his face, so that is hard to tell. It will be a Mario remake. Hey, if they remake Mario 64 with next gen graphics, that would be amazing, Brucifer. That would be amazing. I think they should do that. Okay. So while you're here, Perp. Oh, you're muted, man.
What's up?
Did I mute? Oh, I didn't know if you knew that or not. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to be, that's fine. I just was going to bring up the Transformers while you're here.
Transformers.
Let's bring up the Transformers. Let me bring this up because I'm very skeptical of Transformers, I'll admit.
Yep.
Especially when Michael Bay directs it. Especially. And I saw your video about me and Michael Bay.
Yeah, bro. How dare you?
How dare me?
You, sir? Yeah,
listen,
Michael Bay just shoots action like nothing.
It seems like Michael Bay, I'm being honest, Perp. I'm glad you like him.
Thank you.
When Michael Bay just films stuff and then it seems like he just tells his CGI artists, just put some Transformers in there. It doesn't seem like it was filmed for the intention of putting it. Just seems like I'm just going to shoot stuff and my special effects artists are going to fix it for me. In my opinion. Yes, but I want a remaster though, Rhea. I want a remaster. Like, I want better graphics. Yeah. They did. And it wasn't widescreen. I want widescreen and update graphics for that and for Zelda Ocarina of Time. Love the first Transformers films. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Transformers Rise of the Beast promotional image gives you a newer, clearer look at the Maximals. Generations of Transformers form an alliance when going to war with Decepticons, Predacons, and Terracons in the new sci-fi adventure. Did you used to watch those other series when you were a kid, Perp? Or were you just a fan of the movies?
Just the movies, like Marvel.
Okay. All right. The Robots in Disguise return this summer on June 9th. And now the official Transformers Rhyme of the Beast Twitter account has just dropped a new promotional photo. Oh, wet nose. Hey, Kelly. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and RC. A new addition to the Autobots team is Mirage, voiced by Pete Davidson, who transforms the Porsche 901 Carrera.
Here we go.
The big draw this time around is the first time live action appearances of the characters from the Transformers spin-off series Beast Wars. My wife loved Beast Wars when she was a kid. Beast Wars was a hit animated show from the 90s that utilized CG instead of traditional 2D animation. So I do got to say, some of these Beast Wars do look really cool. They do.
They had dinosaurs in the last two.
I know.
It feels like a reduction, isn't it? Now
you don't think they're as cool as the dinosaurs?
I think, in theory, dinosaurs are cooler than regular animals we have today that we could see in zoos.
Mm-hmm.
In theory, but they commit, but maybe they utilize these characters better. To be fair, maybe these characters are used better.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually want to talk to you about this off stream. I actually know someone in Transformers production.
Ooh,
tidbits.
Okay, cool. So I want it to be good. Who's directing it? This entry is directed by Creed 2 director Stephen K. Capel Jr. Cool. I know that's not going to make Perp happy, but gives me more excitement that someone else directs the Michael Bay. Please don't be offended.
Please.
Yeah,
Please, dude.
please.
Yeah. This is not going to make more than what was the last movie? The last movie probably did the worst.
Bumblebee.
No, I'm sorry. The last Bay movie.
Oh,
I guarantee this will not
Night.
pass at least 3 of the Michael Bay movies.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
I'm betting on it.
There's a huge battle though, from what I've seen in the trailer. As per the plot, returning to the action spectacle, have captured moviegoers around the world. Transformers: Rise of the Beast will take the audiences on a 90s globe-trotting adventure with the Autobots to introduce a whole new faction of Transformers, the Maximals, to existing battle on Earth between Autobots and Decepticons. I would love if they just did like there was a video game on the PS3 era and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
War of Cybertron.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
War and Fall. Yeah, I played those. They were great.
I didn't get Fall.
Oh.
So I have to check that out.
It's a good one.
So if they did that like type of story, oh my goodness. I think it's probably cheaper to do like in current times with this Transformers with interacting with live action people and just the whole CG world. But I think this looks good though, Perp. I think it looks good, and I haven't really.
Yeah, it looks fine.
I liked Bumblebee.
What's in the trailers? What's like the money shot though? Michael Bay, like say what you want, but his trailers always brought the money.
There's a money shot with all the Transformers and the Beast Transformers.
What are they doing in this
lining up?
shot?
They're like going up, like running at the Decepticons. Like it looks like an Avengers big battle.
Oh, they're doing the standard war, one side versus running towards the other.
Yeah.
The Civil War, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Realize Transformers aren't actually chronological in Transformers lore. Okay. All right. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, we'll do rapid fire. All right, CJH, did you fall asleep? Awesome.
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, good.
I was just distracted talking to someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just someone local.
Ooh.
No.
Go
just
get it, CJH. Get it.
Oh, no, just a friend.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter
TV series.
Wow.
I'm up for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not do we have to give the disclaimer that I'm not a fan of J.K. Rowling's commentary, but I don't care. I just want to see good stories.
I don't know what I think about this. Because on one hand, as a fan of the books, sure, go ahead. Adapt the books exactly, page by page.
But make Harry.
On the other hand, the movies are phenomenal, except for like Half-Blood Prince. But that's besides
I am so up for a TV series.
You know what's going to be interesting. What I really
just bring back John Williams' theme, though. John Williams' theme is so iconic.
One of the things, because I didn't read the books. I wasn't a big fan of the first 2 movies. They were kind of chilled kiddie-ish. And it wasn't until later.
Ones.
Yeah, it wasn't until later where I was like, oh, that's actually kind of cool how like the younger they are, it seemed more innocent. It seemed more childlike in wonderment. And as they get older, it gets darker. They start realizing more about life, like how it is in real life and in reality, right? I thought that was really interesting.
Even the logo gets darker.
Yeah, it literally gets darker. So I wonder if they're going to do that in the series, because that would be kind of interesting if they have a whole season of like this kiddie stuff. Because I don't know how dark they could go with like, how old is Harry in the books his first?
He starts out young. Like I think this is accurate.
Yeah,
I just don't like the thought of this because all the actors casted were perfectly cast.
Yeah, but they ended their arc except for the sequel books. You know what I mean?
Sequel books. There was any sequel books.
Didn't J.K. Rowling do some kind of sequel thing with Harry?
No, that wasn't her. That was like a play.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. They finished the main arc. If they're not interested in coming back, you're so inconsistent, man. I love you, bro, but you're so inconsistent. You're saying recast, but in this case, you're like, no.
iconic though.
But
It's
you're
like,
gatekeeping there's a new young actors and actresses or whatever they identify as, or that could be part of this franchise, right? A whole new
I don't know.
generation.
This is like remaking Star Wars.
What?
On that
When
level.
is that happening?
You think
actually that's a good idea. Remake Star
Okay.
Wars as a TV series.
Oh boy, I see what you mean now.
Mind you, to be fair, I would love to see Star Wars remade as a animated cartoon by Dave Filoni. That would be dope.
My
Not gonna lie.
ancestors actually lived in the real life castle that is used in filming Hogwarts School. That's awesome, man.
Is it haunted?
It's been 22 years since the first movie, New Kids. Max verse. Yeah, you know what? I'm getting to the point where if they did a different type of situation, even like, I know people don't like, this isn't a good example, Star Trek, when they had Spock and Captain Kirk, I loved it, and they did something different with it. I'm actually okay with it.
You're talking about the JJ ones.
Yeah, I love the first Star Trek reboot.
Yeah, a lot
And
of people
I
did.
never thought about recasting Kirk and Spock, but it was different. And then if you do a TV series, it's a different medium, and you're already getting Lord of the Rings remakes too. Like, as long as it's good, it doesn't erase what you have. And I know that here's the thing. All right, let's examine this.
Mm-hmm.
If you just re-release it again, you're not going to make that money, and you keep the franchise alive.
Yeah,
I would prefer them doing something more original. But
How
if you
about they
if you
just go back in time?
Okay.
Tell us the story about James Potter and Lily Potter.
Well, they did kind of did that in a way with the Fantastic Beasts. Not exactly those characters, but
No,
the
that's-
universe.
Just continue the Fantastic Beasts.
But if you just release like Ghostbusters, the original Star Wars, people have that in their home theater. They have. This is why reboots are consistent. They keep the franchise alive. I also would prefer supplemental projects to the original franchise, but something that's so rich in story. I'm sure there's things they've missed in the books in those movies, and you could do.
Why
you
don't
could
they
do
just?
different
What about
take.
remastering the movies with new effects, like updating?
It's
the effects?
no one's going to see it.
You don't think so?
No, because they've seen it already.
I think the more CGI there is, like, let's say, what if they re-release Black Panther, right, with updated CGI? And
I've long said that I think the movie industry should learn from the video game industry and do remasters, but I don't think. I think the video game community is more acceptable to remasters because you're actually playing it and it's like different experience. But if you know the story beat for beat, even if it's got new shiny special effects that make it a better experience, you're going to split the audience. People like, you should have kept the authentic special effects. You're going to do that. I know that's it. I know that's a different. It's a harder argument because we're in the CGI era.
Do you remember the Halo? Do you remember the Halo when they did the remakes of Halo? And there's like a button where you could like turn the effect literally to the old Halo game or to the new updated game. What if they did that? Where you could literally press a button and the effects will go back to the old one. And then if you repress that button, the new effects come in.
Unless there's like
all in a pressing a button.
Unless
Cameron, where are you? Do that.
Unless there is something like a Zack Snyder or George Lucas level where there's a special edition where there's scenes that they filmed back then and they didn't show yet.
Yeah.
That potentially could get a little bit of buzz, but if it's the exact same film plot cut with new special effects, even though I would love to see them remaster these things, I don't think there's a lot of money in it. I think if you do a whole new series, a new remake, there's money in it. I just think there's more of an audience for that than to repackage
I would
an
like
old
to
product
see
with
the Troll and like Voldemort at the first movie redone, like the special effects.
Well,
even the snake, the basilisk.
Well, there's nuance here too, Bruce. Thank you, CJH. There's nuance here too because when you replace practical with CGI, I also have an issue with that. There's a charm to practical, and early CGI was not the greatest. So I get it, but I like a lot of the stuff in the special edition too. Except there's a few nitpicks here and there.
Yeah.
Empire. I think Empire Strikes Back was perfect special edition. I like everything they did in the Empire version. The New Hope and Return of the Jedi, there's some stuff I don't like.
Yeah.
But Empire Strikes Back, perfect for the special edition. But I agree with you. But I'm like, it's time. Have a new generation get into it. It's more exciting with young, new talent that's of the age of the audience too. Like honestly, Daniel Radcliffe isn't a name anymore. Honestly, I think he should be. But
He's starting to be a name.
But
maybe the
think he's
fact
doing
that
what
it's
he
a
wants to do.
TV show, I give it a pass. If it's a TV show, whatever,
Well, I mean,
the
should they
movies
make?
are the movies, and you can never take away the movies.
I mean, I at one time I would have been really angry if they remade the original Star Wars in a TV series, but God forbid we get to a day where all the actors are not with us, and I don't want to be. That's going to be a sad day. And not right after they're gone either. But I'm not opposed to retelling the original New Hope to the Return of the Jedi storyline either.
To be fair,
they already did. It's called The Force Awakens.
To be fair, they probably wanted to continue with the Harry Potter series, but they can't because most of the actors are passed away now.
Well, the teachers, yeah.
Like that. Those movies are so iconic. I can't even imagine how they're like someone tackling. Okay, how does the school look like in this one? I'm curious to see how they do that. Like, how are they going to change the costumes? It's going to be little differences, like stuff like that. Is
there going to be any race swaps, like for Hermione?
Well, they're going to do that. And
we got to get rid of that redhead. Look at that redhead right there. No.
Yes.
Maybe they'll fix that one race swap they did where they messed up, where they actually whitewashed a character in the movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably fix that for sure. But I'm more open to things than I used to be. As I get older, I care less, and I just want more experiences. And I would prefer if a high budget TV series remake of Harry Potter than go and be rewatching this. I'm open to rewatching them again. I would prefer that.
Okay.
Get fresh take.
There's two things that can happen. So I wouldn't mind an animated remake. That would actually be really good. I would like that.
For some people, I'm not opposed to animation either, but some people they love live action.
The second thing is if you get Goblet of Fire done right, then you might have me on board. If you get Phoenix,
he is very
the Phoenix movie, that's okay.
I've never heard him talk
whatever
so much about a topic. Yeah,
but you get to Half-Blood Prince. If you do that perfectly, then I will worship this show.
Okay. All right. Brucifer sent me this.
Did you see my confirmation that Joker is a musical?
No. You'll have to bring that up. I want to check that.
Yeah,
What is this, Brucifer? Is this a
Transformer?
Is this a fan film? I don't want to get a copyright claim. What is this? Transformers Human Alliance Techno Parrot.
It's a Techno Parrot.
Well, he does this on it's Human Alliance. I don't remember this game. Is this the same?
It's on Techno Parrot.
All right, let me see. Ooh. Is this a fan-made game or I don't remember this game?
Looks VR.
VR.
This VR.
That looks cool. It looks like sort of like a light gun almost. I love light gun games.
Looks like the one.
Credits 5. It seems very arcade.
Oh yeah, it's an arcade.
So this probably was in the arcade and I missed it. That's awesome, man. I want to play that. I'm jealous, Brucifer.
Those are the Michael Bay designs. I see it.
Not VR. I'm jealous, Brucifer. You know, when I can afford it in the future, I'm gonna have Brucifer. I'm gonna pay him to assemble an ultimate PC so I could get all this stuff because this looks amazing.
Yeah,
I want to play this game.
This is Bayformers.
Yeah. I would definitely check this out.
Why haven't we ever gotten an open world Transformers game in the style of like GTA? But without the humans. Humans are like the victims. So like the Hulk. Almost like the Hulk games.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say graphics. It's because of graphics. I don't know.
Can you imagine like driving and then going
What is going on?
Please clip that.
Oh, what'd you do, Callie? All right, good question. I gotta put the dogs away. I'll be right back. And then I don't want to keep you guys up late, so we'll be wrapping up as fast as we can. But I want to put the dogs away. Hold on.
Yeah. Me and CJH will be making transformer noises.
Yeah, just
Sam, put the cube in my chest.
Prime wanted that cube on his chest. I remember that.
Bumblebee.
Get to Cybertron.
And then Optimus Prime has a speech at the end of all of them.
We gather here to pay tribute to humans as we work to build a better society.
And in Linkin Park, those movies are the best, CJH. Do you agree? Linkin Park?
I agree. 100%. The first one, God tier.
Yeah, that was a weird plot. So this dude, this kid, grandfather, found a transformer way back in the day. And it got some in his glasses. I forget. And then the Transformers want those glasses, but then spend most of the movie trying to get him laid. That's the plot. Cut to action scene. Cut to Linkin Park, end credits. Boom. Michael Bay, $1 billion.
Oh, yeah, Scipio, you're welcome here, but we kind of want to calm down on the I can't really help what's happening on other things, but you're always welcome here, Scipio. So all right, let me get to what article I was. I'm not going to be on camera because I was getting hot. Whew. The Mummy. Are you who here is a fan of The Mummy?
The Tom Cruise one? Me, definitely.
No, you like that one too?
No.
Or you
I saw the Tom Cruise one in theaters.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched it. I have to rewatch it again. I didn't really like it. I didn't hate it. There's actually a really good video game based on that version of The Mummy that Way Forward did, one of my favorite developers. But yeah, Brendan Fraser.
You know what I miss? I miss movie-related video games, like where they used to like make video games based on the movies.
Yeah.
Actually, that's another way horror's coming. Like horror's doing awesome is that there is a lot of movie horror games coming out from older movies. Texas Chainsaw, Friday 13th.
Yeah, there's not as much. I miss the times with video games had a lot of, like, people really look down on licensed games, but there was some cool stuff too.
Bro, one of the worst games I've ever played in my life is the video game version of The Fifth Element, the movie. It is the worst game ever made. Look up gameplay if you can. It's like the worst game ever made. The Fifth Element, back in '97, PS1. Come at me.
I got my good friend Perp here. That's a huge Evil Dead fan and worked on
one of the episodes.
Episodes of the show. So I his enthusiasm for the series kind of gets me wanting to. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get Max all cut up in Evil Dead lore and why it's so much fun and different and special. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Evil Dead celebration with Max. I can't wait.
Sure, absolutely. I like to be open to new things, horror, Evil Dead. I always like I like Sam Raimi and I like the actor Bruce Campbell, so definitely.
Hell yeah. Papa Pizza.
With Brendan Fraser back in the limelight, fans want Mummy 4, but the truth is the movie actually came close to happening at one point. In 1999.
What if like Sam Raimi directed The Mummy?
That would be great. The Mummy returns in 2001 and Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, which is not that bad, in 2008. It has Jet Li in it.
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, I think it has Michelle Yeoh too. I think.
I think so too. And though
No,
fourth film was,
I don't think I've ever. I feel like. So I own these movies, but I
Yes.
don't think I've actually ever watched them from start to finish.
well, you should. You should. And the fourth film was slated for production, but it ultimately never released. So what happened to the mysterious movie? What happened to the unmade Mummy Rise of the Aztec movie?
Ooh, that is
Rise of the Aztec. That sounds really cool. I'm all about that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Brendan Fraser. I think this will eventually happen. I think
With
you'll
Brendan
get a Mummy.
Fraser?
No, that you'll get a Mummy 4 with Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
No.
You don't?
No.
According to the unverified breakdown, Rise of the Aztecs was set in the 1950s. Jonathan Carnahan has ventured into Peru in search of the lost Aztec city and goes missing. Rick, Evelyn, and a begrudging Alex set off to rescue him. And upon their arrival, our family of archaeologists are captured by a rogue squadron of treasure hunting Spaniards searching for the same Aztec city. Commanded by Jeremy Irons' villain character. Oh, Jeremy Irons! The group is later ambushed by Aztec natives. Oh, I still want to see this now. That sounds really cool. I want that movie.
I think Universal's going to try to. They're still trying to do their Universal monster thing. Right.
Evil Max. I love these movies. There's no such thing as an Evil Max, but thank you for joining us. Remember to smash that like button. I want to see it now, especially the plot.
Man, I would love to see because Steven Sommers did the first two Mummy movies and Van Helsing. They like I would think that he kind of, they have a similar style, right? So maybe Van Helsing cryogenically freezes himself and wakes up in the future to needing to deal with a mummy. Needs Brendan Fraser's help. Join those franchises. Work.
Yeah, definitely. I'm up for that too. I want to
Do you
see
think
it.
The Rock
Hugh Jackman
would ever return?
Yes.
The Rock,
he's returning for freaking Moana. He'll definitely return.
What's your thoughts on that?
I'm fine with it. I don't care. I'm not interested, but I'm not one to complain. That a new movie
I would
exists.
no, I'm not against it, especially because it's going to give young talent a lot of opportunity. I'm not talking about Rock. I'm talking about other people that are going to be the person that's going to actually play Moana. I would have preferred maybe a sequel, but sometimes people say they do that too. It's gonna be a great celebration and a great represented cast, obviously. So I just hope that The Rock doesn't look silly as the character in live action.
No,
because he's got a lot of hair.
I think that's more his vibe of that. More comedic, more charming. I think he's good for that, especially even for live action. I think part of the problem with Black Adam was like he had to play the badass all the time, and it's kind of like it makes it kind of funny,
Here's another rapid fire topic here. Ballerina. The John Wick franchise. I do want to see John Wick 4, but I'm going to wait. Ballerina Lionsgate John Wick spinoff starring Ana de Armas gets an official 2024 release date.
Based.
I remember when she couldn't apparently speak a word of English at one point. Yeah.
Oh, they've actually
these movies actually helped her.
Well, we've been in Prague filming for 4 months. We still have 1 more month to go, and I'm in pain. Everything hurts. I'm complaining. I'm sore and bruised. Bond was 15 minutes. This is a whole movie, another level. But the other day, Keanu and I were rehearsing a very difficult stunt scene, and this man is just rolling and throwing me into crazy stunts, and I'm like, I can't complain anymore.
Keanu's in it.
I don't know.
Well, what was she rehearsing? Keanu's in it, or is she in the new John Wick?
Is that I think she might be in John Wick, is what she's talking about.
Okay.
So I'm up for it. I still want to see that Charlize Theron movie that's sort of like John Wick.
Atomic Blonde.
Yes, I actually bought it and never watched it. I have the steelbook.
That staircase sequence is amazing.
I got to see that.
Yeah, it's visually nice.
So
I like. Also, they got a director I kind of like that no one really likes to talk about. Len Wiseman, who I thought did a really great job with the fourth Die Hard movie. I know it gets some crap for being PG-13, but I thought the action and the motivated camera movements were so good. And he also did the Total Recall remake, which was fine for me. Point is, he's a very, very visual director, so can't wait to see this.
Cool. I'm up for that too. We only have a couple more stories. Barbie. Did anyone see the Barbie teaser?
I did, and I thought it was charming. It looks adorable. I liked it.
And it's exactly what I'd expect for a Barbie trailer.
Okay. Barbie teaser trailer. Greta Gerwig welcomes us to Barbie Land in a bright new look at her Toys to Life comedy.
I'm sorry. There's too much diversity in this. It's woke. I'm sorry.
That really looks like the classic Barbie there. That's a wow.
Okay. Well,
They
I'm
perfectly cast. I
I'm
think
gonna
this
go-
might actually bring back Margot Robbie.
Okay.
She never went anywhere.
Go ahead, Perp.
My perp lock of the summer. This is gonna get better reviews than Mario. Boom.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I love the trailer. I thought the trailer was genuinely funny.
Ken, I'm not sold on. Like, does this look like Ken? You know, I don't know. I like Ryan Gosling, but people like say I just don't get it. I'm not want to say he's
I think
overrated
he's
or anything.
perfectly cast.
Okay.
Who else would you cast though?
He's another Ken. Simu Liu. I didn't know I thought he just had a cameo. I didn't know he was.
He's another Ken. That's funny, man.
Yeah, another Ken. Kate. Oh, what the?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
What the hell? Whoa! What the hell is? I don't know. Is this a joke?
Yeah.
I didn't know Kate McKinnon was in this. This Barbie is always in the splits. Is this like a Barbie that was tortured by kids, like drawn on? And what the hell is going on? I don't. Uh-oh. Will Ferrell, please call me mother.
What? That's weird. That's like
I
a
don't
Tim and
know.
Eric like promotion.
I don't know what's going on. I have to watch the trailer. Okay, yeah, he looks like Ken there. Ooh, nice. Respect. Ryan Gosling, sorry I questioned you. Really, I mean, I know it's Photoshop, but
the most Ken thing I've ever seen.
yeah, that is very Ken. All right. I don't.
And this director is really good. I don't know if
Greta
you've seen
Gerwig?
Lady Bird.
No, I
really
didn't.
fun, really funny.
Okay, I've heard of her a lot.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna watch the trailer later. I'm open to it.
You haven't seen it yet?
They're gonna
No,
make,
no.
They're gonna
nice.
make one joke and people will flip out on Twitter.
True. I mean, but that gets extra. People talk about your product, so that's a good thing. That's how marketing works. Even the triggered, especially in the age of social media.
I find people now are like way too overboard when it comes to being triggered on social
And
media.
thank you,
Like
Stream.
before it was like, mild. Now it's like people are getting a little bit too out there and violent. And,
Well, I've been campaigning that media illiteracy is at an all-time high now, to the point where a character can't even say anything bad about another character. People flip out. It's like, well, that's a character.
Yeah.
You know,
They get upset about fictional characters.
yeah, calling another fictional character a bad name or something. That's weird. That's weird to me.
Yeah, it is. They're supposed to be villains sometimes. Strange Marvel Theory is another 99-cent super sticker. I really appreciate the support, man.
Like not to bring this into it, but did you see the controversy with the Spider-Man trailer?
No.
The flag that they showed is like
I don't
barely visible, and people flipped out. over it.
I don't get triggered by a rainbow flag. I don't get triggered by a MAGA hat. People need to chill out. Like, it's not, whatever.
Why are they getting triggered? Because this is happening. Like, wasn't that in the Spider-Man game too? There was like a rainbow flag or something, and people flipped out. Like, did they think that they won that one? There's like, okay, we flipped out over that one. Okay, the next one's definitely not going to have it. It's like, what? They did do it. Like,
triggered that people get triggered. I am triggered that people get triggered. Barbed
wire. They're always surprised. It's like, well, we boycotted. I don't understand. Why are they still doing it?
But like, I was like, how did they even see that? It was like so.
They look for it. When you look for it, you find it. If you look for problems, you're going to find it. It's just like everything in life. You look for BS on the internet, you're going to find it because it's there.
I mean, did you see Mario's racing on a rainbow road?
Yes. Even Jeremy called out a person on Twitter on that. He's like, "You're an idiot, bro."
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
that was a real meme. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, The Boys. Which have you watched? Is everyone here up to date on The Boys?
You didn't want to talk about this James Gunn news?
We can. I'm trying to get through I only have 2 more articles. I don't want to keep you guys all night.
and we hate James Gunn here, right, Matt?
No, I love James Gunn. I love his projects.
Why don't you want to talk about him?
No, I will.
Okay.
The Boys star Jensen Ackles says he has a Soldier Boy cameo in Gen V spinoff. Awesome.
I loved him.
I'm looking forward to we get audio here? Oh, it's 30 minutes. I can't watch all that. All right.
I love Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Yes, we haven't had the last of Soldier Boy. I think Jensen Ackles is a huge star after this, going from Supernatural to this. Yeah. Very happy for him because the first time I remember seeing him was back in Smallville, I think, right? Didn't he start in Smallville before he got Supernatural?
I don't know. I confused him with the guy from Prison Break.
Mm-hmm. The actor went on to say the Boys showrunner Eric Kripke, who created Supernatural and also executive produces Gen V, was on the set spinning the spinoff for him filming. I'm really looking for the spinoff. He looks great there. I do have to say I have like a love-hate relationship with the Boys, though, because I love the story. I love the storytelling, and so does my wife.
Okay.
But what are we, season 2 or season 3? What did we see up to?
We just finished season 3.
Okay. After season 2, we were both kind of disgusted by some of the scenes. We don't like that part. We love the storytelling. Okay. We like the story of the Boys.
Which one?
But it's like over the top to like, it's just like.
When the guy was inside the other man, that one?
Yeah. But you see, and I was going to still watch it and she checked out until she found out Jensen Ackles was in season 3. That brought her back because she really is a fan of his work.
She has to soldier through that.
Yes, soldier through for Soldier Boy. So but that almost turned us off of a show we could watch together, is the excessive violence. It's like the combination of violence and sex together. That's kind of like some weird, I don't know, but they go over the top. Yeah, I mean, that was there was some other stuff that was Brucifer goes way back with Ackles. Started on Days of Our Lives as Eric Brady.
That Eric Brady.
Oh, Axel wants to. Well, you can, Axel, but we are winding down. But if you can, if you want, here you go. All right. So I'm really looking forward to this. I don't know when it's coming out. James Gunn. I'm annoyed by Gunn.
Oh, Gunn too.
I'm open to what he's planning to do. I don't know if we're ever going to get there with DC. It's years away. There's lots of stuff, but the stuff that we're getting with Blue Beetle, we're getting the Batman 2, we're getting the Penguin TV show, and then we're also getting
hello everyone.
Hi.
Joker 2. Yes. Hey,
Joker
Axel.
2. Hey.
Do you like The Boys?
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
I don't know where it says there's no really news on when this spinoff is releasing, though. That's what I was.
Wait, what's the spinoff?
Gen V.
Is it animated?
Yeah, I think I've heard of something.
No, it's live action spinoff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Who's
I
show
don't know.
running? Who's heading this thing? Anyone cool?
I think it's Kripke.
Great.
Yeah, is also he's an executive producer on Gen V. So I don't know. There's no really news on when it's coming out. That's what I would want to hear. And then get that ready, CGH, that article you wanted to share. I also
It's in the private chat.
Okay. There's one story here about Spider-Man.
Oh, wait. I'm playing the Miles Morales game.
Oh, really?
Bro, that new Across the Spider-Verse trailer looks dope.
Yeah.
I want to watch it right now. Like, oh my
I watched it like on my phone. I want to watch it on my TV to get like the full experience. Spider-Man next project for Sony. Let's see here.
Tom Holland Spider-Man. Damn.
Spider-Man. No, it's a spin-off movie. Are they talking about, according to Russell Crowe, the upcoming Sony Spider-Man universe film Kraven the Hunter is going to be a dark adventure.
Wait, Russell Crowe in Kraven?
Well, he might be in it, but Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven. I just don't understand this project. I'm not against it.
Why are we getting this? I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I don't want
to.
I don't want to be one of those acts of like, why? Who needs this? I just don't
I
understand
know,
the
but
angle
like,
here.
what's the point of it? If it's
I
nothing,
get why we're getting it. I don't get why it's the guy that played Quicksilver.
Yeah. Perp, do you have any thoughts on this Kraven the Hunter?
Yeah, I have no the way when I see stuff like this, it's like the script had to have been good, right? Like
No, I don't. Well, I mean, with Sony, no, I don't think like if it was
I understand Morbius, right? I understand Morbius, vampire, cool. Let's try to do a vampire comic book hero. I understand that. This one, I don't understand.
Well, he's an animal hunter too. How
it.
do you like make him an anti-hero when he hunts animals?
Yeah, I guess. Well, Brucifer wants to see it, so maybe that's just it. Yeah,
I thought they said they were making him like an animal lover,
and that's gonna piss people off.
Yeah, that's like,
not if it's good though. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, isn't he an animal lover though? In a way,
no, he hunts animals.
He hunts animals and he hunts Spider-Man, right?
He loves them so much he wants them.
All right, well, let's see what say. Crow noted that while speaking with the film's director, J.C. Chandler, the filmmaker told him that the movie focuses on an unexpectedly dark world. Maybe it does have social commentary on the,
furries, bestiality.
No, Axel, what the? No.
Hey, don't swear. This is my show. Don't swear.
On the hunting trade in Africa, and then maybe he becomes a hero of them not doing. Maybe they don't respect the way like in Avatar and on Pandora, where they're respectful to the hunt, and there's people being nasty, and it has some social commentary on that because that still goes on. There's like these rich a-holes go and kill things, they get that's a big money thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of with this subject.
Yeah, or they do something like because a lot of the times it's like get a template of an older beloved movie, like something like the First Blood of Rambo's first movie, something like that. Like he's in the woods taking out like people.
He takes out the bad hunters or something.
Yeah, something like that, like a survival movie or something.
Wait, so he's a hunter of hunters?
Yes.
A hunter of hunters. Yes. I think that's how you do it.
Exactly.
I mean, to make him seem more like to get the audience on board with him. Yeah. He takes out the bad hunters,
and I think that's how
they're exploiting animals for just disgusting things,
And that's also how you could actually hype up this character to want to see him somewhere else, where it's like if it's in the forest, you do the survival Rambo thing, then you're going to want to see him in the city, right? Then in the next movie, you're going to want to see him go after Spider-Man or whatever. So this could work. I mean,
so kind of like good. Predator. The movie Predator.
Yeah. That's another template they could use, maybe. Yeah, sure.
I've got to see. Okay, he really excited about he's got in front of him, and he's really excited about the way people receive it. I think I could sort of pass on that. One of the things he says is an just unexpectedly dark world, and I do feel like that is people still don't realize what still goes on to animals in this world. And there's a way. I'm not going to go as far as saying you can't hunt, but there's a respectful way to do it, and there's an exploitive, disgusting way, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're going to, without going full PETA and say you have to be a vegetarian, which I respect people that do that. I just don't want to force
Don't
on
hunt elephants, though, you monsters.
But there's definitely, if you are going to be a hunter, there's definitely a respectful way to do it if you're going to do it. And then there's a disgusting way that humans still do to this day and do really gross things to animals. So but that's also a hard sell to market though, too. That's, I like what Perp was saying about like Rambo type thing. It has really interesting complex psychology and personal history to draw on. And the movie has a time jump in it. So the character changes a lot from the way he is at the beginning of the film. It was as much of an acting opportunity as any other film I've done. And I didn't have to contend with wearing a spandex outfit or anything like that. All right. I think that's enough. Okay. My interest is piqued a little bit. This helped a little bit, our discussion here. So I really appreciate it. All right.
Nice.
So I'm kind of intrigued, but it is still Sony, and I don't trust what Sony is doing.
That's connected to Madam Web? Like, that's in the same world?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so this is exciting. This might be potential little spoilers for Joker 2, but I can't help myself. I can't get enough of Gaga. It's also a singing part as well. And it's a musical confirmed.
Should have been called Joker Face. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Joker
face.
Yes. I think she's progressed so much since that. Not that I'm not a fan of that song, but she's gotten so much better. All right, so let's bring this up here. Let's react. This she's in full Harley Quinn outfit here. She is singing to Joker. It's only 4 seconds. Let's see how.
It's confirmed. She is singing to Joker.
Oh, I'm so excited. So excited for this. Let me go full screen because I might clip this out. Really cool. Did you notice, like, to dissect this though, he's not even worried about the cops. He's just looking straight at her.
It looks like he's about to pop and lock right when the video ends.
Pop and lock. Well, do you notice they're not? Are they?
Dude,
not
he's
even
totally popping and locking. Look at that.
Are
He's
they
doing
not
like a
even
robot.
going for her, and they're going straight for him? You know? What do you think? What do you think, guys?
I think this is in his mind, like the scene we
This
saw
is in his mind?
the first Joker. Yeah.
You're one of those people that says everything's in his mind. Okay. Woo,
Well, I
Joker
mean,
two.
if you watch the first movie, there's the clock.
It could be. It could be, but I just, from this small clip, they are going past her. It could be in his mind. And then he turns around. And there's cops behind him, too. Okay. And you said, CJH, you said that's wrapped? Or, you know,
I
you had
didn't
to
say that.
Well, someone told me it's wrapped. And then you have CJH said you had confirmation it was a musical. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, yeah, that clip, yeah.
I had another. Yeah, it's definitely a musical. She's singing a lot in all of these clips. So definitely look out for that.
Joker Face.
Well, I mean, if she did a single for that, I'd be up for it. But I think she's beyond that, though. It's, Strange Marvel Theory says, Max, no, the Craven story should be he is hunting creatures that came to Earth due to the multiverse universal incursion.
There you go.
Ooh,
that is good.
That's good.
Because then
Remnant
those creatures are harming our environment.
Yes.
Oh,
From
man, that's
Thanos'
good.
army and Shang-Chi movie. Can they do that, though? Damn, that's good. I don't know what their agreement is. I know they have an agreement with Marvel, but I don't know what they could do, they can use.
If Sony has
from
good
the
lawyers.
MCU, if Sony has good lawyers.
If Sony had good lawyers, yeah, they did totally get that. They're giving him Spider-Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally possible. That's great. I like that.
I like this idea a lot. Strange Marvel theories.
It's the reverse Predator.
Remnant beasts, etc. from Thanos' army and Shang-Chi movie.
It's
Yeah.
the reverse Predator. CJH also called out Predator as a temple. This could be the reverse Predator, where he's hunting the aliens.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Brucifer, what are you sending to me? I don't want to show this.
So what?
All right.
Don't rule 34.
All right.
Craven, please.
No, I gotta show. Actually, I gotta show this. Listen, we're not getting political here. We're not.
Oh, God.
We're not. But I have to say, I just laughed my ass off. So I gotta share this. Listen, if you want to support Trump, you do you. I don't support him. I don't have Trump derangement syndrome either. I know there's people protesting for Trump. But
Oh, is this the AI meme?
No. Bruce decided to share this. I don't know. Bruce, you're funny, bro. All right. So
Is that Craven?
no,
Oh, yeah, I'll see
I
that
think
one.
he wants to be like he wants to be as famous as what was the January 6th guy called? The Q
shaman, yeah.
But this isn't the same guy. It's not. I think he's
Craven.
This is not Craven. But he's really going. I think he wants to be famous. All right, you got to see this.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Craven down.
It's not. What? It's not. It's funny. What? This is what
Wait,
you want me to show.
is this the meme? The meme.
What do you mean?
where
This just
we
happened. Didn't this happen today?
Video.
Wait, you're getting me confused. Did this happen today? I don't know what this is from.
Well, we read the Craven thing.
Yeah. All right, let me watch this again. I don't usually like when people get hurt.
Oh, I love that.
I don't, but for some reason, when you look like this much of an idiot, I don't mind.
When
Like,
your
like,
politics,
yeah.
you mean when your politics is different?
Yeah, well, yeah, when you lose your mind over politics, yes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a.
I hope no one threw it. Was that a skateboard that he hit?
I
What
don't-
did he hit?
Oh yeah.
I hope no one threw
Oh,
that.
oh no, that's not cool. Now
I
I
hope no
feel
one threw
bad.
that. Yeah, don't throw
No,
stuff.
now I feel bad. Someone did that to him. No, now I no.
Disavow.
No.
Max, you're a
No.
bad person.
No.
It's only funny when it's
Someone
not you.
no.
No
Someone
violence.
threw a skateboard under there.
Yeah, don't do
That's
that.
not cool. And they were ready to. No, I don't like that. No, I don't care. He could protest peacefully,
Yeah.
and I don't. I'm not. I'm not getting into the Trump argument, but that's
All right,
not
can I
cool to
show
do
you
that
this
to
one
anyone.
that I'm sharing?
Because if it was if it was on the side that you're rooting for, you wouldn't like that either. That's not cool to do to someone.
Don't
If he
throw
if he fell on his own accord, there you go. I don't like hurting people just because you don't like their politics. But I didn't see the
Exo is
skateboard at first.
sharing something.
Look, here we go. Yeah, that kid there threw the skateboard.
Okay, yeah, we see it.
Yeah.
No.
Don't-
Brucifer, bad Brucifer.
Don't
Bad
throw
Brucifer.
skateboards at Cravens.
Yeah. Do
Axel
not.
is sharing something.
No. All right, what is this?
It's more
Oh,
bad
it's
news.
the president's game. It's really, really funny.
Yo, boys, I may need some help. I found a room with a bunch of mob spawners. Can y'all come and help me destroy them?
Not right now, Trump.
Not right now, bro. I literally don't even know where the fuck you at.
Fine, guess I'll do it myself. But I'm not giving you guys any of the diamonds I find.
Donald, no need to be rude. I'm trading with some villagers I found using the emeralds we mined earlier.
I gotta say, this is.
I'll head
next
over
level.
when I'm done.
Trump, I don't give a single fuck about your diamond.
Whoa!
I already have a full
Whoa,
chest plate and a
Axel.
diamond sword.
Shut the fuck up, Sleepy
Oh,
Joe. You
okay,
think I
enough,
give a
enough.
fuck?
Oh my God!
Yeah, now we're talking.
You're gonna get me
Spent
demonetized,
way
bro.
more hours on this server today than you have. Maybe you'd be caught up with the rest of us if you got on earlier when we asked.
That's true, Trump, homie. You never check Snap. We sent you a message earlier, but you always leave us on opened.
Well, maybe if you guys weren't always spamming stupid ass memes, I'd be able to see when you actually message about something important. Dude, this fucking spider.
Okay, it's enough.
No.
It's enough.
Oh my God, I'm cornered. Where the fuck
Only
are
three
you guys?
more. Yeah, only
Oh,
three
we're
more.
actually
Only three more,
good
Max.
at. Holy fuck, I'm gonna fucking die.
Fuck.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Haha,
It's
what did
gonna
I-
get better. It's gonna get better. What the hell, Axel?
I told you.
You
We're,
come on,
we're
you get
actually
me
gaining
demonetized
views.
immediately.
We're actually
What a
gaining
spy.
views.
Axel, that was a spy move. I respect that.
Spy move. Gaming news.
No,
What?
we're getting more views.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, was that funny?
All
That was
right.
actually pretty
Was
hilarious.
that funny?
I thought it was funny.
It was funny. It's just I don't want to get demonetized.
Demonetized from what?
From the curse words.
Because
Oh, come on, nobody.
YouTube cares.
Well,
What? No
that's
one
great.
cares if I get
don't.
demonetized? Thanks a lot, bro.
That's great. I don't.
Oh my
Ooh,
I care.
Axel.
Can I show one more?
No, I don't trust you at all, bro.
No, come on. It's so funny.
I want to see this, and then we got to get to them. It's late. It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's late, man. Hurry up.
It's not late. It's only like 3:01 p.m.
For you.
This is just confirming that this is all in their head. All the musical parts is going to be.
No,
in their
no,
head.
this is the one I wanted to see. All right.
Which is
I've
fine.
got
It can still be good, but I'm just, I want a real musical. I don't want this dancer in the dark crap.
There's just so much from this.
Man, that'll be so awesome if the whole movie takes place in stairs. It's like they love the stair sequence.
I mean, Joe Biden
she's
doesn't
singing.
like stairs.
Oh, she's singing a lot here. Oh, this is a different angle from the scene we just saw.
Yeah, they have the camera on a crane now.
Wait, it's on a crane.
Oh, they got him now. They got him now.
It's on a crane. Does that mean Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow, is going to be in it? Guys, this is a scoop. I have it. It's confirmed.
Oh my god, you're very cheesy. But this gives more context to the scene. You can hear it a little bit better, and they grab the Joker.
Please don't be in their head.
There's some detectives up there.
Detective.
Oh wait, is he running? No, they got him. Well, this is kind of split. I should stop.
Yeah, it's going to spoil. Yeah, he dies.
He gets arrested
She's
again.
But they're not going after Harley Quinn. Is kind of interesting. Or yes, maybe Harley Quinn is in his mind.
No, I think the whole thing is in their mind. Like the whole thing is a stylized version. So every time they go to a musical part, I predict they're going to go into like a sort of a stagey sort of setting to do that. Sort of how the boys did it in the last season. Remember, there was that one musical part that's not really happening, but that's supposed to represent how they feel.
Peacemaker, or should I say Shitmaker? Or I'm just pissing off any James Gunn fans in the chat.
I like Peacemaker, Axel. But Voltaire, this is an interesting comment. I actually think where Warner Brothers Discovery is, they're doing the free press angle and just like, yeah, release stuff what you want, help us get buzz. I actually think that's part of their marketing now. Grassroots marketing, free press. They're not going to try to. And this is actually this is pretty different for Warner Brothers, really.
I mean, when Batgirl was being filmed, rest in peace to Batgirl. Shit,
they did the same thing.
Hey, she's coming.
Yeah,
back.
the whole movie was pretty much being filmed.
When Batgirl gets leaked or when it gets released, we're going to have a huge party.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be released.
Clip that cope.
Yeah.
I really hope I hope they do it officially, but if not, leak that, please.
Hashtag leak the Ayer cut. I'm done with the release the Ayer cut shit. Just leak it immediately.
I really don't think the amount of stuff we're getting. I think this is planned. Like they're just like, or do whatever you want.
No. You could do this if they're filming in the middle of the city for sure.
Yeah,
I remember back.
But there's people like with their phones like right there. Like they're obviously not stopping them.
Yeah,
like,
no,
right
that's true. That's true.
So
yeah, usually you get these type of shots from like inside of a building from a window.
Mm-hmm. So this is really cool. Really cool. All right, so let's get to the mailbag. And let me bring that up here.
Well, I'm
If
gonna head
anyone
out though.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
head
that's
out.
fine.
No,
Thank
why
you.
leave?
I gotta
Thank
go.
you. Yeah, I understand. No problem. Come and go as you please, and I don't want to keep you up late. I know you're busy.
He's like a
dude.
chameleon. They come and go. They come and go.
He's a raptor.
I'm a raptor.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh, they legally can't stop them? Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a great if you can find it on YouTube. There's a great behind the scenes of Michael Bay yelling at people staring at the windows. He's
really?
like, "All you people, you think you're gonna be in the movie? We're gonna digitally add you, take you off." It's really funny.
Oh, cool. I should check that out, man.
Later, guys. Hey, I'll do a compilation of all the Michael Bay yelling on set stuff. I have a bunch of that. Later.
Oh, that'll be fun. Cool. All right, let's get to the mailbag. Bring this up here. All right, we have Masked Vigilante. Quote of the day 88. You can't give up hope because it's hopeless. Okay. You gotta hope even more because sometimes we have to go deep inside ourselves to solve our
I
problems.
hope that means something.
Yeah. They gotta be responsible sometimes for the better means of everyone. Hey, Max, I hope you're having a good stream tonight and feeling excited because after these few days, I'm really stoked. So much comic book content is coming to us with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Secret Invasion, Joker 2, Blue Beetle. I'm hyped for all that. And calling it out now, the best comic book film of this year, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse.
It's across the Spider-Verse, actually.
Well, we fans are eating good this summer. And what are your thoughts on these films? And which one are you more hyped to watch? I gotta put Joker 2 at the top. If I was gonna rate them, Joker 2, Blue Beetle, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and then Secret Invasion. But I'm really hyped for all of them. But that's my order. What would your order, Axel?
Gotta say Across the Spider-Verse. Actually, no. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if that counts. And then Across the Spider-Verse, and then yeah, pretty much just that.
CGH.
Wait, what were the other ones?
CGH.
CGH, are you there?
Sorry. I couldn't find my mouse. Guardians.
Is your top. Okay.
Imagine if that movie flops.
All right. Masked Vigilante. Max, in what moment in your childhood life that made you very happy? And if you could, would you relive the same moment one more time? I like living in the now. I don't want to go past. I like to reflect on my childhood. I had some great times with my grandparents. At a lake with my family, fishing with my grandfather. I also went on a go-kart there, got some ice cream at the ice cream store right by the lake. Some stuff like that. Definitely. It's the grandparents' time. But it still brings me joy even now. I don't necessarily need to revisit it. And we still go to the same lake as a family that we used to go with my grandparents as a tradition for our family. So, Max, would you rather spend your time 24/7 on the internet on toxic Twitter, Reddit arguing about comic book characters, or would you rather read interesting books about biology, astrology for 24/7 and expand your mind on some things you didn't know? So, which one? Well, I'd rather read comic books. I don't really want to. I respect biology and astrology, but I wouldn't want to read about that 24/7. I would be so bored. I don't really want to get into toxic Twitter arguments either. But honestly, comic book characters, even arguments, is more interesting than biology and astrology. I'm sorry to say. I would not want to read biology and astrology for 24/7. Even though it would be expanding my mind, and I don't know. What would you say, CJ? I do too. I absolutely.
No.
This would help. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, CJ. No to either one.
Yeah.
Okay. The
They're
CJH
adding a
Entertainment.
soundboard to Discord.
Oh, cool. If there are infinite universes, does this mean there is an exact replica of me somewhere else? Yes.
Probably.
Apparently, because I saw one the other day.
Yeah, I think it does.
Hey, there's
But
one in
yes,
the.
they're
I'm
good
pretty sure
questions.
there's one
I
in the
like it.
chat
I
called
enjoy them
Evil
though.
Max.
Strange Marvel theories. What's that?
There's someone in the chat called Evil Max, so probably you.
Oh
In
yeah.
another
No, I mean
dimension.
depending on where you are. I'm Evil Max myself, but no, this is Evil Max. He's fine. It's Anthony.
Oh yeah, here's
not Beltry.
Oh yeah, that's a drawing I did. It's
Oh, that's really good.
The Lost Ronin.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's really cool. Really well done.
Here's one I did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him a tactical vest.
Nice.
Indeed.
Sorry, I have to because I have to get to bed for work in the morning.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Darcipio, what do you think about Arnold as Donkey Kong's voice when Kong gets his own flick? I would be cool with that, but they already have Seth Rogen, I think. There you go, Axel.
Hey guys,
So
what's up?
I would be up for Arnold doing voice acting. I don't know if it would fit Donkey Kong's voice, though. I don't know who I'd want as Donkey Kong's voice. I'll have to see the movie, see how I like it. CJH Entertainment. If time travel is possible, why haven't we met anyone from the future? And I think that's why it's not possible.
Well, I mean, maybe they don't want to destroy the timeline.
No, I don't think it's possible because they'd already be here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Mass Vigilante, maybe it's only possible to go in the future and not the past. I don't know. Max.
Maybe the past is the past.
Yeah. Star Wars Jedi Survivors, rumored to link up with High Republic games. If this becomes true, then we might have a new Star Wars The Old Republic game or KOTOR remake, perhaps. I heard they were remaking KOTOR. If it is actually linked to that, that's pretty cool. And I got to go back and finish well, Darcipia, please kind of be careful with that type of comment. I know you're just talking, but we don't want to talk too much on, you're a cool person, but please be a little, all right, never mind. Moving on. Star Wars Old Republic game or KOTOR remake. Yes, I would be totally up for that. I got to go revisit the game and finish the story. CJH Entertainment, how can light be both a wave and a particle at the same time? I don't know. I'm not, I don't know. CJH, do you have an answer?
No.
Okay.
That's why it's a question.
Okay. All right. The CJH Entertainment, if the universe is expanding, what is it expanding into?
The hierarchy of power is about to change.
The multiverse. We're heading into the MCU territory.
Oh god.
Max, my favorite Star Wars content, Mass Vigilante, my favorite Star Wars content is put out before The Mandalorian and/or was an underrated show, Star Wars Rebels. Yes. Of course, witnessing Zeb appear in one of those episodes of The Mandalorian. If you watch Rebels, which cast of characters was your favorite from the series? Because my favorite, of course, was Kanan Jarrus. He was such a great character. Yeah, I love Kanan. I love Zeb. Honestly, let me see. Who's the main guy? What's his name?
Ezra Bridger.
Ezra's my least favorite out of all of them. Not that I dislike Ezra. It's just, I like the whole crew. It's just, I think the other people are cooler. I'm really happy to see Zeb in live action. How can the brain generate consciousness? I don't know how it works. I'm glad it does. I don't like to think about that kind of stuff too much. Breaks my brain. I don't know. If everything is,
nobody has ever been inside an empty room.
have I what?
No one has ever been inside an empty room. Just think about that.
Because they're in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah, because once you're in it, it's not empty.
Yeah, exactly. No one's ever been in an empty room.
Yeah. CGH, if everything is made up of atoms, what makes one object different from another? The formation of the atoms is different? I don't know. I guess. Yeah. No offense to everyone, but we're winding down. I don't do too much nationality talk with chat. Yeah, I know. I know you guys are being cordial, but I'm just like, oh boy, you know.
Yeah, this is making me think a lot, and I don't like thinking.
CJH Entertainment. How can we measure the size of the universe? No offense to everyone. I need less controversy or anything. How can we measure the size of the universe when we only can observe a small portion of it? I don't know. I don't know how to measure the size of the universe. Who said the size of it, you know? No, I do think Darth Scipio is cool. Yeah. No shade or anything, nothing. You know, I'm just like, I'm trying to wind it down here, and then we get to like intense conversation. Can lead to, you know, intense conversations. That's all. All right. So I will say, do we have anything else? Oh, all right. CJH Entertainment had one last article that he wanted to share. You know, nothing here controversial. Okay, no problem. I apologize then. I apologize to both you, Darcipio and Larry. I apologize. All right, my bad. Okay. All right. This is from Variety.
Apparently, you know who is getting 136 years in prison.
No.
Apparently.
No.
Apparently.
And hey, Darcipio, thank you for also leaving some questions in the mailbag today as well. I really appreciate that. Anyone else that, if you haven't really, I really appreciate people, members going into the mailbag, leave topics, questions, or whatever you want in there. You know, beef it up. James Gunn's Superman will have a quite different tone from Guardians director, says making a good Marvel movie after Endgame is hard. Okay. James Gunn has written the script for his upcoming Superman Legacy and is currently putting together a casting list and audition material. He's also about to embark on a worldwide press tour for his final movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The writer-director recently told Rolling Stone that his Super movie isn't going to feel like a Guardians movie. I think that's all we want to hear, even James Gunn fans, you know? Right?
No, I don't think James Gunn fans don't want to hear that.
Yeah. The writer-director recently told, okay, I've learned so much making these movies, but it's not like Superman is going to have exactly the same vibe as Guardians movie. It's actually quite different. What the tone of Gunn's Superman Legacy will be remains to be seen. The tentpole is focusing on a younger iteration of the superhero than one last seen. The big screen played Henry Cavill after Guardians 3.
After he fired him. Yeah.
I really want Marvel to keep making good movies, Gunn said about this exit. I think it's really hard in the wake of the blip. There's this worldwide universe-wide event that happened, and in truth, everyone would be stark raving mad at this point. So it's hard to write stories in the wake of that. That's understandable, which is why the Guardian movies have been easier because they're set outside that a little bit. Where's this talking about Superman so much? I get fatigued by most spectacle films by the grind of not having an emotional grounded story. It doesn't have anything to do with whether the superhero movie or not. If you don't have a story at the base of it, just watching things bash each other, no matter how clever those bashing moments are, no matter how clever the designs and the VFX are, it just gets fatiguing. And I think that's very real. So I understand that. I like what he says there. Yeah, it has to be grounded story. May 5th, Superman Legacy is slotted for July 11 release. Okay. And that is where we will end it. Thank you, everyone. I just hope they don't make Clark a goofball in Legacy. Gunn referred to Supes as a big oaf once, so I'm a little worried about that. Yeah, I understand. I think he can. It's just we know what's he's best at. So we're just like, is he gonna do the gun stuff? It's like what's he did Star Trek and Rise of Skywalker. J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
Is it going to be like a lots of lens flare? You know, the director's signature stuff? Are they going to do that a lot? Is it going to be that? I kind of hope it does have a different vibe for Superman.
Movie should be canceled.
What? I'm not going there, Tharsipio. I don't know. Okay. Have a good night, though. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye.